This is Citi 97.3.
The City Breakfast Show. Rise above the noise.
The next one.
The City Breakfast Show. The city's biggest conversation.
City 97.3.
They are all around me now, and they are following me from now to the day I see my King. They are all around me now. They are following me from now to the day I see my King. See what you're saying, you're surrounded, angels. They are all around me now. They are following me from now. They are following me from now. They are following you.
From now to the day we see the King, angels will follow us, favor will follow us. 28 after 6, Friday morning, 16th May 2025. Good morning to you. Welcome to 97.3 Citi FM. My name is Caleb Kuda. We are starting our day feasting on the face of the Lord, seeking His favor. Someone says favor is the demonstrated delight of God, the tangible evidence that a person has the approval of the Lord. So before we set out to seek the approval of customers, the approval of suppliers, the approval of voters, of government officials, of people in power, people whose decisions can change our lives, we seek His approval first. We seek the tangible evidence of His approval for our lives. That's why we wake up every morning and we give thanks for life and we seek His face. Isaiah 66:2 says, "These are the ones I look on with favor, those who are humble and contrite in spirit and who tremble at my word." Trembling at His word is being careful to do what He has asked us to do, and having the right estimations of our strengths and our abilities, so that we are tall on our knees and commit our days to Him, knowing that He has all power to determine the course of our lives, and we give Him our will and ask that His will be done. That's a tough one, asking that His will be done in our lives. Well, we have our own choices, our own preferences. We put all of that aside and ask that His will for us be done. So while we seek for His demonstrated delight, the tangible evidence of His approval for our lives, we approach Him trembling at His every word humbling ourselves for His will to be done in our lives. So how much of your will are you willing to give up? It says that this cup will pass me by, yet not as I will, but as you will. So this morning, question for you. How much are you willing to exchange? How much are you willing to give up? You have some tough times and you have the pen. You can put a few zeros in front of some figures so that you pay your mama's bills. Well, that is true. While you're feeling that, you may want to tremble at His word and say that in pursuit of His tangible evidence in my life, tangible evidence of approval for my life, there are some coniferous things I can do to get things easier, but His favor is better than a bribe. Some reflections for you this morning. We call it business sense. Welcome to a new day. I pray the Lord's favor go before you and His angels surround you in all you do. I will bring you the news review shortly, brought to you by Piva and Fidelity Bank. If you are looking for a best of flavor in every sip, discover the refreshing taste of Piva beverages. Enjoy the classic Piva Cola flavor, perfect fit anytime. We have the Piva orange fruit drink as well as the Piva cocktail fruit drink. Brings the tropics to you. For a sweet and juicy treat, grab your grapefruit today. The Piva Tangy fruit drink is bursting with tangerine flavor. Grab yours now, 0550-032-231. Piva Beverages is a taste you will love. And from the dreams of youth to the ambitions of adulthood, wherever you are on your journey, starting a career, building a family, growing a business, or planning your future, we're here for your journey. Every goal deserves the chance to flourish, and with hard work, dedication, and a strong belief in your life, in yourself, the seed of greatness is within reach. So trust in the journey and understand that Fidelity Bank is with you every step of the way. Together, let's turn your dreams into reality. We are here for your journey. Believe with us. It's 33 after 6. Welcome to the show.
Join the conversation on the Citi Breakfast Show on Facebook at facebook.com/Citi97.3, Twitter at twitter.com/Citi973, and Instagram at instagram.com/Citi973 with the hashtag CitiCBS. This is the Citi Breakfast Show, the city's biggest conversation.
Oh my, it's nuts is on a bit.
Guinea, ice. Roblan nyama kamu nyama lezu meledu haja. Malink up kanata migbona pakla kota greje. Migrena meri kwa ya do pavi. Boba mouvement de la street aji. Na for the kale yama yabole tiklo dwe mile du ko mo plane. Haja. Timananga kota greje. Edu haja. Mile go maledu haja. Yeah. Don't forget your wahala na muabagala na duwe na jalaga. Awodo kube nyek paliga hajado skimonovo vale fariga. Sunday makava maklan. 5 ma khodu veve. Obo zigi di John le sort city. Afya kachi to honji mangam. Da apology. Makodeji. Chikodeji. Abe matakli. Obeleke. Achende. Amenye Sunday one day. Haja. Timana contact letter. You do haja. Mila go mala do haja.
35 after 6. And when you hear that sound, you know Richard Sky definitely is dancing into the studio.
Abito Pada.
No, Hadja.
Yeah, Mila Gobaleru Hadja.
Serious.
Forget your Wahala Nadu and Ajalaga. Even Sunday Makavwa Magbala.
Forget your Wahala.
Don't mind them. What they are doing is that they are changing the language without the consent of the people who are custodians of the thing.
Good morning. It's good to have you.
How can you just create words out of nothing?
Also here at Kiri Eyes, they just conspire and do their own things.
From that side, they have created, and it's like the way Takra people have changed.
Yeah, the whole fancy.
They've created some language that only they understand.
No one's managing.
No, it is Ajagbe.
Oh, don't mind him.
Aja is a language on its own, but it's a you can call it a derivative.
Yes.
Yeah. So that is it. You know.
Bernard, good morning.
Who gave you the right to create that thing?
We have the right. Absolutely right.
You have your creative license, yeah?
Sunday Makavwa Magbala.
What does that even mean? What does it mean?
No, Phil Gogu best match, and I greet you.
Bernard,
Greeting to all the brothers of Ablawa. I love you.
look, Bernard, on to the news, right? And I have some
Don't
news
mind
for
it.
you.
Talk to me.
So I've started receiving the kind of emails you get at 12 a.m.
Oh,
and
you also
midnight.
started receiving?
Yeah.
Because you are coming of age. Which one did you get today?
No, I'll start from the Abose Okai runabout.
Somebody sent you
the
something.
Obechebi runabout, where Godfred has always been complaining about the street children.
What did you
This
get?
morning we understand that a truck, an immigration truck, has been there,
Yep.
and they are loading some of the street beggars onto it, and so it's something that we'll keep an eye
Exactly.
on.
So an
So
immigration
yes.
truck has gone to the epicenter
That's
of
right.
the, I call it the commercialized begging enterprise. And it's trying to intervene.
Exactly.
What I hope though is some of these things you need to communicate so we understand what it is.
Exactly.
You know, because after such a high level discussion on air,
it would have been great.
Yes, we need to know what they are doing.
I'm sure maybe the subsequent statement will be issued because
Yeah.
I mean,
Quite
if they had
important.
issued a statement ahead of time,
Otilo.
the people would know.
It would have
Yeah,
been
of
good
course.
to know.
So you need
I got a similar tip this morning about people who had witnessed it,
Yeah.
Okay.
and who had said that immigration officials came in there to sort of collect them. I wouldn't say arrest,
Yeah.
collect all of them.
Yeah.
And
Very good.
Like
many
a
have
soup-
left their
a soup
belongings,
or
and
something.
exactly.
But
So
the second
it's great,
thing
let's do a
is
lot more.
the second point is close to what your friend from Mayera sent us the other time.
Okay.
ECG. He lives at Kokompe. There's a place called Kidra Estate around the District Electoral Commission office.
And what's
Now
happening
their
there?
particular set of houses, their lights have been going off, but the communities across them and streets
Okay.
across them, they all have lights, and they've been reporting to the ECG around the area. They go there, do some quick fix, they go back, and the problem remains the same. He sent a long letter, but just that's the summary. So
Letter to the president.
Kokompe, yes. So Kokompe
All right.
Krida Estate is where the
What I
problem
want to read
is.
for you
Yeah.
is an official. This person works in government.
Right.
He says, Bernard, you should do a show on lawlessness in the country. 1, noise pollution. 2, cars, for sale cars everywhere. Authorities, municipalities are not doing their work, and lack of education of bylaws. We need to reset. 3, can the authorities, into bracket municipalities, Dovsu police, do anything about ridding the streets of child labor and beggars? Is becoming pervasive. So obviously, this one has been, or they've started doing something about it. Now, once you start noticing the problem, it means at least things are improving. So articulate these matters in a more consistent way. So thank you very much for sending
Okay,
that.
taking off from there, the Ghanaian Times says mass decongestion, get off pavements, footbridges. AMA gives traders Tuesday deadline. The AMA chief executive is here on the front page,
Kpakpo.
Mr. Michael Kpakpo
Kpakpo.
Alute. He's wearing his chichi.
Is that one of 3 Kpakpos? Kpakpo Alute.
Yeah, also on the front page, MPP bans internal campaign until nominations open. And the Ghanaian Times is still collecting support for Agnes Owusu, who is to undergo some brain surgery or some procedure like that.
Okay.
Please reach out and support, and will improve road networks. President Mahama on his tour of parts of the country.
The Daily Graphic leads with Ghanaian theatre goes global. Ghana must go response to big push initiative. Abala Jifa Gomashi is Minister of Tourism, Culture and Creative
that's
Arts.
my member
She's
of
photographed here with a very interesting story. Meanwhile, Akimoda Primary School ransacked, roofing sheets, fittings, burglar-proof stolen. And National Security Rescue Mission details in kidnapped women's case.
The Chronicle says this morning, SML positions Ghana as a front runner in the drive to data sovereignty. That's coming in from Professor Boachincha. LSML is on some, human beast story. 4 appear in whole court today. And dollar withdrawals. Bolga Adam Smith lied, comes with a question mark.
Moving to the daily guide, power crisis looms is a question. Ngwa families file for injunction against Zoom Lion subsidiary. That's on page 3. SML innovation attracting global interest. Prof Boateng on the front page. NDC fears me, according to Won to me.
Okay.
Let me check.
And then, of course, Ghana must go to drive global attention. That's the story from the graphic as well.
The News Center says this morning, marginalized Boku women given hope. Sakina Mumuni, the new Queen Mother, restoring lost livelihoods. Also, Doomso, just 2.6 days of fuel left for thermal plants. This is according to the minister for the area, John Jinapo. Also, does Ghana truly need a national carrier? Comes with a question mark.
National carrier.
Okay,
So
carrier.
we're talking about airline.
The airline, yes.
Carrier.
Yes, that's right.
Yeah.
Joyce Ba Mokhtari. And then fresh Supreme Court suit hits CJ's removal process.
The Herald leads with state security chases Kofi Juma over Gayhawk's financial rot, an authorized property sale for $700,000. And a few other details in there. Mahama touts early economic recovery signs. Citi bounces back. Prices ease. Meanwhile, it also says MPP MPs abandon Agrada over Sami Jemfi dollar gift as they drag case to Shira CID and OSP. In other stories, Brigadier General Michael Opoku removed from Central Command. So many headlines, one front page. National Service Authority interdicts 2 managers over payroll fraud. In fact, almost all the stories in the paper on the front page. And hopes fade for Agaveji residents as coastal erosion.
I saw some videos yesterday. Completely disturbing. We need to do something about that situation. The president went there, saw the situation. Promises have been made. I hope that there will be major interventions to deal with the problem because the community is being wiped off the face of the earth. Now, the Ghanaian publisher says this morning, BOG cuts Adongo to size. Also on the front page, does Ghana truly... Okay, the same article being repeated here. And Samira Literature Prize opens and then 2025 entries.
The Inquisitor, OSP's payroll fraud probe, 6 persons convicted as OSP strives to collaborate to fight graft. There's a very beautiful photo of Kisie Jabing and Dr. Joseph Whitall. Opinion. Hey, Atu, you are doing magic. Those are the stories on pages 2 and 4. I like this. Hey, Atu. You know who said Hey, Atu?
Hey, Atu.
So
that was Brian Echampo.
You're inventing. Hey, Atu. This one is Hey, Atu. You are doing magic.
We're friends.
Now, swag at 50 planning and nomination committees formed and GRA discounts SML claims. So this GRA SML matter is like a back and forth.
Yeah, and finally from me, the informer says payroll fraud. OSP secures conviction against 6 and they are deepening interagency collaboration. Also, Interior Minister warns the public over attacks on firefighters. And Ghana grabs the major investment deals during Foreign Minister's landmark UAE visit.
Okay, let me
and then
take
also
yes,
quickly,
please.
we're told that fuel prices will drop today as CD is trending. So I'll have to visit the fuel station.
Sharp.
Yeah, to collect some food.
Fuel prices are dropping.
Very important.
But you didn't give us the quantum or the
Oh yeah, I'll tell you about it later.
all right.
Sure.
Kill it.
So, channel1news.com, Swami Interchange contractors call for immediate eviction of traders on pavements. Petition against Sami Jemfi, not a witch hunt. This is Nalerugu Gambaga MP. Mahama renominates 4 MDCEs in Accra. In the Ashanti region, notorious armed robber slapped with 120 years life imprisonment for murder. And City gains, price drops, signal economic recovery. This is Mahama saying that City gains and price drops signal economic recovery. And then also he's hailing Atu Forsen and BOG governor for driving economic recovery. We can't guarantee stable power until IPP debts are cleared. This is IES. But the sector minister, says no looming power crisis. He is assuring.
All right.
8 persons have been arrested for dumping refuse in the Central Business District of Kaswa.
Look at that.
Minority petitions shroud CID OSP for probe into Sami Jemfi's dollar gift, and over-the-counter foreign currency withdrawal fully permitted. This is the BOG.
All right.
If you go to citynewsroom.com, Ghana Health Service confirms 2 Mpox cases in Accra. Accra mayor to clear streets in massive decongestion drive on May 20. Renegotiate IPP contracts to stop revenue leakages pull to the government. I would have sacked Sami Jemfi if I were president. This is Kennedy Japan.
All right.
The National Service Authority has deleted over 2,000 ghost names and they've saved $1 million cities, we are told. If you go to the High Street Journal, Ghana's non-traditional exports dropped by $112 million in 2024 amid shift in market trends. And we are told Citi stability from short-term relief to a lasting turning point for the economy. There is an opinion there. And my joy online, Citi stability backed by organic non-debt creating reserves. This is BOG's first deputy governor. Let's get into the details.
Yeah, so let me take you to Feel first. And that story is in the Informer. They tell the story from Joy Business, and Kweku Dia reporting for the paper says consumers can expect some relief at fuel pumps starting today, Friday, May 16, 2025, as petroleum prices are set to decline nationwide. Now, the Chamber of Oil Marketing Companies, COMAC, has attributed the anticipated drop to the Ghanaian cedi's strong performance and a decrease in global prices of refined petroleum products. Now, speaking to Joy Business, Dr. Riverson Opong, Chief Executive Officer of COMAC, confirmed that the price reduction is largely driven by favorable foreign exchange conditions and softening international oil prices. Now, if you go somewhere in the story, according to COMAC, benchmark prices of crude oil products have declined between 13% and 15%. But what I do not see is the margin that is likely to. Okay, so now we're told though that they give us some background.
Yep.
That as of May, the CD traded at so and so and so. But as to how it impacted,
Because I think because the market is deregulated, I think you have to go to your station to check. And I think, of course, I'm sure depending on the degrees of freedom, some will give you a lower rate than the others.
Yeah.
So
but
maybe
this guy, the guy Duncan Amwa.
yes.
Is he still at the place?
Yes. So yes.
He normally will give us some indication as to.
So maybe we can call him. Now, let me give you 2 stories on the power sector, and it appears contradictory. So while the energy minister is saying there's no looming power crisis, the IES says we can't guarantee stable power until IPP debts are cleared. So I'll bring you those 2 stories in concert. The IES, which is a think tank, Executive Director Nana Muisi the 7th has warned that Ghana's power sector remains vulnerable to repeated shutdown threats unless the government urgently clears its mounting debt to independent power producers and addresses systemic inefficiencies. Now, his remarks come on the heels of Car Power Ship's decision to withdraw a shutdown threat after discussions with the ministry, despite a lingering, wait for it, $400 million debt to the company. The IES boss said the current pattern is unsustainable and reflective of broader financial instability in the energy sector. Now, he was reacting to a briefing the Minister of Energy gave to members of parliament, in which, although the minister tried to assure that there was no looming power crisis, he painted a very grim picture of the situation. So, for example, he says, our fuel stock, we did indicate to them we have 2.6 days of fuel. But I also did say that, fortunately, the Ministry of Finance has supported us. We've procured 450,000 barrels of light crude oil arriving this weekend. Speaking on Eyewitness News, Jinapo addressed concerns about reports that Ghana had only a few days worth of fuel stock left. And then he dismissed speculation about a looming power shortage and reiterated that the situation remains under control. So I think it's a bit of a both, right? Things are looking some way, but he's assuring that they are working on it.
Well, Nana Moisi the 7th, the Executive Director of the Institute for Energy Securities, he's urging the Minister for Energy and Green Transition to be more transparent with the public about the current challenges facing the country's energy sector. His advice comes in the wake of the background we've just shared and the funding gap we've talked about. Now, you are speaking on Eyewitness News with Sami Riafe, where he said, quote, "We have a huge challenge in the sector, and I can understand the minister seeking to give comfort to consumers, but we believe that the minister should be more realistic with consumers, that they cannot be guaranteed a stable power supply until the inefficiencies in ECG are fixed."
Okay, so let me take you now to the spaces controlled by the AMA and related matters.
There's also a Kumasi one.
Okay, so if I take you to page 12 of the Ghanaian Times, they have a story on a directive that has been issued by the AMA to traders and hawkers to get off the spaces controlled by the AMA. Now, the story is by Benjamin Acton Tete, and it says the Accra Metropolitan Assembly, in collaboration with the Korle-Klote Municipal Assembly on Tuesday, would undertake a decongestion exercise within the capital city. Now, the decongestion exercise would begin from Okaishi through Kwame Nkrumah Circle Interchange and Kaneshi. Now, speaking at a press conference in Accra yesterday, the Chief Executive Officer of the AMA, Mr. Michael Kpakualute, said that the decongestion exercise was to address the issue of traders who sold on the streets, pavements, and footbridges, and also to improve sanitation in the capital city. Now, Mr. Alote warned that the Assembly would not tolerate any form of resistance from traders and owners of unauthorized structures during the decongestion exercise, as it has already engaged all stakeholders, including the Ghana Police Service, Market Women, and the Ghana Private Road Transport Union.
And it's not an Accra problem alone.
Yeah.
Siame interchange contractors call for immediate eviction of traders from pavements.
That's
Contractors
right.
working on that interchange project have raised concern about hawkers and traders taking over major streets and pavements along the construction corridor, hampering work and posing safety risks. Already struggling with funding delays and unresolved issues such as the relocation of utility lines and compensation of affected persons. The contractors now say the encroachment is further stalling progress. Now, phase 2 of the interchange, which includes 3 overpasses and the widening of a 3.1 kilometer main road, plus an additional 15 kilometers of local roads, is nearing completion. Meanwhile, there is also construction at the Anumanje Suaminu Road and Ebusukura, with contractors who of completing the project in coming weeks.
Okay, so let's stay with the road space. You know, the president is touring the country to thank the people of Ghana for voting him back into office. Now, the Ghanaian Times has a story on page 13, which says, would improve road networks. President Mahama. Rafia Abdul Razak, reporting from WA, says President John Dramani Mahama has assured the people of the Upper West region that the deteriorated Kumasi-Wa roads and other economically viable road networks within parts of the country will soon be improved. Now, the story says that he said that contractors were scheduled to commence work on the road in a few months, as it was a priority for the government. And he goes on to provide some details as to some of the roads that will be affected. So, for instance, he says that government would also upgrade roads in the Wa East, Nadoli, Dafiama, Busie, Isa, and Sisala East District to improve access to market, schools, and health facilities across.
Okay, so let me turn our attention to the Citi now. 3 stories, I'll bring them to you in concert. Over the counter foreign currency withdrawal fully permitted. This is BOG speaking on channel1news.com. The Bank of Ghana has issued a formal notice reaffirming existing rules on foreign exchange withdrawals, dispelling recent speculation about new restrictions on access to foreign currency at banks. Now, in a statement dated May 15, 2025, the central bank clarified that over-the-counter cash withdrawals in foreign currencies from both foreign exchange accounts and foreign currency accounts remain fully permitted. So that's the new one.
That ends the confusion.
Precisely.
So Adongo was wrong.
Yes.
DOG has come to clarify.
Precisely.
Let's move on with our lives.
And CD stability backed by organic non-debt creating reserves. This is the BOG's first deputy governor on My Joy Online. He says that basically, let me give you a quote, if we were that heavy in terms of support to the market, we would not be doing well with reserves. But if there is one thing we've done well under the IMF program, it is reserves accumulation. And President Mahama has actually been commending the team at the BOG and the Finance Ministry for the stability of the city.
2 stories from national security.
Yeah.
This one is on both citynewsroom.com and also on the Herald. National security storms Kofi Jume's home over state vehicles. Rachel Engman reports that Citi News has gathered that operatives from the national security apparatus stormed the residence of former Georg Distilleries MD Maxwell Kofi Juma around 5 a.m. on Thursday, May 15, in an attempt to recover state vehicles reportedly in his possession. Mr. Juma, a former appointee under ex-president Akufo-Addo, was not present at the time of the operation. Sources indicate that he is currently under investigation for alleged financial impropriety during his tenure, including the questionable acquisition of state vehicles and the way the company was run. Okay. Then National Security Rescue Mission details in kidnapped women's case. For this story about how some Ghanaian women were rescued from kidnappers, National Security has given the background to that in the graphic report by Timothy Goba.
Okay.
In what could be a perfect script for Hollywood entrepreneurs, the operation cut open an intricate web of the gang to stage one of the most impressive assignments in rescue operations. Details of the operation, as revealed to the Daily Graphic by inside sources, credit National Security Coordinator Osman Abdul Razak for the successful rescue of the two women. Okay. Read page 13 of the graphic. And talking about Hollywood, Ghanaian theater goes global.
Right.
Ghana Must Go response to Big Push initiative. This is a really good one, where Ghanaian creative production, Globe Production, has launched an audacious initiative to take compelling and authentic stories to theaters across the globe. Now, with support from the Ministries of Tourism, Culture and Creative Arts and the Foreign Affairs, Globe Productions will stage fascinating and hilarious plays of Ghanaian stories in Africa, Asia, Europe, and America on a roadshow dubbed Ghana Must Go.
That's a good one.
And the Minister of the sector was in full support of Latif Abubakar.
Yeah, quick. Let me give you some details of a story related to the space of crime. If you go to pages 8 and 9 of the Chronicle this morning, Human Beast Story 4 appear in Ho Court today. Now, John Bediako reporting from Ho says the Attorney General's office has directed the police in Ho to charge 4 persons, including a pastor, with attempted murder, conspiracies to steal and stealing from a driver of the Adaklu District Assembly. Now, the suspects who are expected to appear in the court today are Abraham Atidama, the first suspect, Francis Achu Ajasu, the second suspect, Patrick Kwame Agbeshi Kwame, the third suspect, and Professor Johnson Tego, the fourth suspect. Apparently, they were allegedly arrested for having conspired to kill or attempting actually to kill.
Well, that's a very final one from me. National Service Authority deletes over 2,000 ghost names and saves $1 million Ghana cedis. Details are on citynewsroom.com. Felix Jemfi, who is the Director General,
so they've interdicted 2 people for payroll fraud, and then Inquisitors also reports that OSP payroll fraud probe, 6 persons convicted as OSP Shraj collaborate to fight graft. These are very important pieces of progress that we should applaud. So,
excellent. Gentlemen, thank you for the news review.
Looking for a burst of flavor in every sip? Discover the refreshing taste of Piva beverages. Enjoy the classic Piva Cola flavor, perfect fit anytime. How about a fruity adventure? Try our delightful Piva orange fruit drink packed with recognized citrus flavor. Craving something exotic? Our Piva cocktail fruit drink brings the tropics to you. For a sweet and juicy treat, grab our grapefruit drink and don't miss out on the refreshing Piva Tangerine fruit drink, bursting with tangerine flavor. Piva Cola, Piva Orange, Piva Cocktail, Piva Grape, Piva Tangy. Grab yours today. Available now at your local store. Call us on 055-00-322-31. Piva, a taste you love. This advert is FDA approved.
P for Piva.
Oh, jump on now. Go, the go. Google me. At what time will you come back where I don't hear the sound of your car? Why you buy new car?
No, I don't change my car. It be the same, right? It be the fuel way I change. Way one shouts it. Ever since I started using the all-new Excellium Premium Fuel, fortified with 3-in-1 action. Oh, Joe, now my car they run like electric car. No, it's so.
This is the type of fuel where they want to. Cause now engine they cost. Where they want for way if I buy it, it go protect my engine. And with the small way I buy, I go drive, sir.
Absolutely. free. It's like strapping a turbocharger to your engine and giving it a protector. And what they boss my mind said, be the 3-in-1 action, no? Excellium, they prevent up to 99% of deposit. It be anti-wear, some be anti-corrosion. Won't pay when I open it.
Hey, so where can I find this magical fuel?
Just head over to any Total Energy service station and your car will thank you.
Hey, then make a finish Magobe fast, then rush go Total Energies. My friend, but why your hand Magobe inside?
I give you info. Make a fill the gobe too small.
The gogo.
Excellium is designed to protect your car engine, decrease fuel consumption, and lower CO2 emissions. Don't say fuel, say Excellium. Choose Excellium, choose quality.
My body, when you wake up in the morning, and you know the money calling. Oh, you go work. But you know it's out in your side. If I believe with us, if I hold my hand and believe, cause you know it's out in your side. And when you dream, no say I never you. And when you hustle every day, anywhere I go, anything you do, I never you. If I believe I in your side. Fidelity. If I believe with us, fidelity. If I know I lay your side, fidelity.
This is the City Breakfast Show, the city's biggest conversation.
Neil Latte is here with the breakfast edition of the City Business News, brought to you by EcoBank and MTN. Good morning, Neil.
Good morning, Caleb. It's Friday. Welcome to the breakfast edition of City Business News here on 97.3 City FM, brought to you by EcoBank, Goyle and MTN. I am Neil Latte. This morning, let's begin from the power sector because government has ruled out any imminent power crisis, assuring the consumers and businesses that it is taking proactive measures to maintain a stable electricity supply. Energy and Green Transitions Minister John Jinapo has admitted the country has just a few days of fuel reserves left for power generation, but clarified that fresh supplies are being sourced to restore stock levels. He tells City Business News that there is no cause for alarm as contingency plans are in place to keep thermal power plants running without any disruption.
Just today, the confirmation we are getting is that we have only 5 hours of fuel stock. If you look at heavy fuel oil and distillate fuel, we don't have up to 2 days. And so in 2 days' time, we are likely to run out of fuel. This administration has not ordered any fuel as we speak. And it takes on average 4 weeks for the fuel to arrive and 4 weeks for the fuel to be treated. And so we are in a very serious situation.
John Jinapo is Minister responsible for energy and green transitions. Now, the Ghana Association of Banks insists that the Bank of Ghana will not initiate any review of the existing guidelines on over-the-counter foreign exchange withdrawals. This follows heightened speculation and confusion among some bank customers over access to their foreign exchange accounts. The association says that current guidelines, including limits and documentation requirements, remain unchanged. In a statement, the association assured that it will maintain confidence in the banking sector and prevent a shift towards unregulated or illegal foreign currency sources. Moving on. President John Dramani Mahama has commended his administration's handling of the economy, citing the recent stability of the cedi and a gradual easing in the cost of living as signs of economic recovery. Addressing the Durban during his thank you tour in the Upper West region, the president said the improving macroeconomic indicators reflect efforts to restore confidence and resilience in the economy.
Since taking over the reins of government, our focus has been on stabilizing the economy. We therefore presented to Parliament in March this year a budget which was aimed at severely trimming expenditure and channeling the saved revenue into priority programs as promised in our manifesto. I'm happy to report to you that our efforts to stabilize the economy have begun to yield results. And it is evident in the improved performance of our local currency and also a gradual reduction of prices of goods and services in the market. I wish to commend the Honorable Minister of Finance and the Governor of the Bank of Ghana, along with their teams, for the close collaboration and coordination they are displaying in this economic turnaround. I'm sure that by the time the Honorable Minister comes back to Parliament to present his mid-year review budget in August, we would have more good news for Ghanaians.
That's President John Dramani Mahama. On the currency board this morning, the dollar going for 13 cedis 50 pesos, the British pound at 17 cedis 50 pesos, that of the euro going for 15 cedis 50 pesos. A reminder that these are just rates being offered by some forex bureaus in the capital. To the agri sector now, and Ghana could earn over $30 million in revenue from chili pepper exports within the next 3 years. This is based on a project being spearheaded by the Ghana Incentive-Based Risk-Sharing System for Agricultural Land in GESAL. The initiative involves training farmers to cultivate 30 hectares of chili pepper that meet international export standards. Speaking to the media, Chief Operating Officer of GESAL, Samuel Yeboah, said the first phase of the project alone is expected to generate $3 million in export earnings.
These farmers who are taking part in this project, in the first place, will have their capacities built. They will learn how to produce chilies under safe conditions, more efficiently, to be able to develop and scale up their productions to the highest level. This project will be bringing, the first phase alone will be bringing about $3 million into the country. We hope that in the next 3 years, we should be getting over $20-30 million from chili export alone into the country. And this aligns with the government accelerated export development agenda. We are going to work in partnership with the government agencies to ensure that we achieve this aim.
Samuel Yeboah is Chief Operating Officer of the Ghana Incentive-Based Risk-Sharing System for Agricultural Lending, GESAL. And that's it for the breakfast edition of City Business News, brought to you by EcoBank, Gwell and MTN. We have more stories for you if you log on to our website, citynewsroom.com/business. I am Neela Latte. Next is the City Business Edition. Do have a good business day.
Charlie, where are you?
Boss man, I'm at the bank.
Really? But your car is in front of your house.
Bro, my bank on my phone, Charlie.
Oh, how?
EcoBank, bro. With EcoBank mobile app, I can do everything, anywhere, anytime. Listen, I just checked my account balance, paid Ahmed's school fees, and sent money to my grandma at Wale.
Oh, wow.
Wow. Masa, just download the EcoBank mobile app from the Google Play Store or the App Store, or dial *770# and be your own bank manager.
Manager.
Whether to pay bills or fees, to check account statements, send money across Ghana, abroad, and more, EcoBank mobile app has got it covered. EcoBank Mobile, making everyday people live everyday lives the EcoBank way. EcoBank, the Pan-African bank.
Hey, why the big smile this evening?
I just realized all the Momo transactions I did today had zero charges. The money I sent to you for the market, no charges. The money I sent to Ajua in school, no charges. Even paying my 10 libras, no charges. Every single payment I made, no charges.
See, that's why downloading my Momo app was a great move. Every weekend, transactions on the app comes with zero charges. Send money, make payments, all for free.
Don't miss out. Download my Momo app today and enjoy zero charges on all your Momo transactions every weekend. Just Momo it.
Terms and conditions apply. MTN.
Join the conversation on the City Breakfast Show on Facebook at facebook.com/City97.3, Twitter at twitter.com/City973, and Instagram at instagram.com/City973 with the hashtag CityCBS.
This is the City Breakfast Show, the city's biggest conversation.
It's 7:08. We have a very comprehensive and insightful conversation coming to you shortly on the business edition. However, you just had the breakfast edition of the Citi Breakfast News, which was brought to you by EcoBank MTN. EcoBank says every day people face different emergencies: police emergency, fire emergency, medical emergency, and so much more. Now there's a money emergency too, and many people don't know the emergency numbers. We're giving you this emergency number for your money emergencies. Save star 770 hash, star 770 hash. Anytime you have a money emergency, whether you want instant access to loans, funds transfer, utility payments, airtime or data purchase. Even without data, you can do all these, and there is more. So just save the number star 770 hash. So there is no need to panic when you find yourself in any money emergency. EcoBank comes to your rescue all the time. Remember the number star 770 hash now for solutions to your money emergencies. EcoBank, the Pan-African Bank. Any boss ladies out there? Hey, boss lady, I see you. The go-getter, the planner, the do-it-all woman, building a business one bold step at a time. MTN sees you. We're cheering you on every step of the way. That's why we've created the MTN Ejumapa just for you. It's more than a bundle. It's your new business bestie with special data and call bundles. You stay connected to your customers, suppliers, and everything that helps your hustle grow. There is more, you know. MTN Ejumapa also comes with insurance benefits to help protect the business you've worked so hard to build, because we know you are not just working for today, you're building a future. It's time to level up, scale up, and shine brighter than ever. Dial star 5060 hash, star 5060 hash now. Grab your Ejumapa bundle. Let's get to work on your success story together. MTN Ejumapa, powering women in business. Buying an inferior mattress at a cheap price may seem like a good way to save money, but do not fall for the trap of putting your health at risk, because this can cause you a lifetime of discomfort and chronic pain. Latex foam offers you unmatched quality and durability at competitive prices. Good news is we are giving you 10% off everything you buy from our showrooms from now to the end of this month. Come get your favorite mattress, sofa, beds, wardrobes, coffee and center tables, chest of drawers, and many more. We stock flattering and exciting designs to make your home beautiful. Hurry to get your 10% off any item of your choice. Number to call is 0302 231 155 or 0302 231 156. Visit our pages on our socials. T&C Supply, latest foam is your partner for life. Let's get into business edition. We're bringing you comprehensive insights from Old Mutual's Financial Services Monitor. Bernard Abler has been speaking to Vuyokazi Mabudi. She's the head of Knowledge and Insights Group Marketing at Old Mutual. Enjoy.
The Citi Breakfast Show. Rise above the noise.
Please wait. Please wait. Please wait until I get my new car. Please wait until I find my real size. I'm gonna get me some love so bad. My girl, sweet girl, my girl. I can see.
Welcome to a special edition of the Citi Business Edition here on 97.3 Citi FM. For this and the next couple of weeks, we'll be looking at one of the most exciting pieces of research done on the behavior of Ghanaian consumers when it comes to certain financial products. I'm talking about the Old Mutual Financial Services Monitor, which provides deep understanding of the working Ghanaian market, looking at their financial attitudes, perceptions and behaviors in the informal and formal sectors. Now, this report was launched in Ghana a few months back, and I was privileged to be on a panel to discuss it. So today I've decided to invite the head of knowledge and insights and group marketing for Old Mutual, Vuyokazi Mabude, to help us put this in greater context. Vuyo, thank you so much for joining us here on the Citi Business Edition.
Thank you so much for having me, Bernard.
Wonderful. I like your title, Head of Knowledge and Insights, Group Marketing. You sound like a vice chancellor or a university professor. What is your role? Explain it to me.
I'm definitely not a university professor, but what is important, I think, in my role is making sure that the business has the right insights and the right knowledge to make decisions to serve our customers' needs. And so really what is important in the work that I do is making sure we bring consumer into the business. So the people we serve, the people that we are trying to partner with in their financial journeys. And that's really, in a nutshell, what I do.
Before we get into the report, I'm sure a few listeners are wondering, what or who is Old Mutual and what do you do? In Ghana, we hear Old Mutual do great things. So what is Old Mutual and what are the great things that you do?
Old Mutual is one of the leading financial services providers in the continent. It is in multiple markets across Africa, Ghana being one of those. We have been in the market for about 10 years now. We provide insurance services and different financial services for retirement savings and different offerings like that for our customers.
Wonderful. So obviously Ghana is one of your important markets. Talk to me about why a financial institution would not only do a very thorough research like this, but also decide to share it to the public. So what's going on here?
Absolutely. So one of our beliefs with this work in the Financial Services Monitor that we do every year is that when we know better, we do better. We believe that for our customers and we believe it for the industry as well. So one of the primary reasons why we not only do this work and make sure that we have deep insight into people's behaviors, attitudes, their understanding of their finances, but also share the work is because we want the industry to be able to partner and collaborate in making sure that the products and the solutions that we have for people are built with the right insight and the right knowledge behind them, that we're serving the needs that people actually have and starting to solve some of the societal problems even that we are seeing in some of the research results across the region.
Which is very nice because typically multinationals are criticized for wanting to superimpose a big strategy from headquarters on individual unique markets. You are not doing that. So you want to know what Ghanaians think, how they behave, what they do, so that your strategy can align with our behavior. So I think that's quite impressive. Has that always been your modus operandi?
Always been the case. And I think the Financial Services Monitor is just one of the ways that we do that. This is definitely something that we believe is definitely a part of the journey. For us as an organization, we believe in people becoming financially well. We want to partner with them on that journey. And so we're invested for the long haul. In Ghana in particular, in this case, we're talking about Ghana. But as a business, this is just kind of how we believe we can add value to people's lives and make sure that we are not just, providing services and offerings for customers without making sure we understand what they actually need, what they think, where their finances are at this moment in time.
Wonderful. So what is the Old Mutual Financial Services Monitor?
So absolutely. It is a one-of-a-kind longitudinal study that we do every year across multiple markets in Africa, Ghana being one of them. It's a study that zeroes in on a cohort of working Ghanaians between the ages of 20 and 59. This particular study, the fieldwork was done towards the end of 2024, and the results were issued in early 2025. And what the study does is really just be able to peel back and unseal. And what the study does is really just be able to peel back and unseal some of those things that people know but don't really get to see in a full picture. So you might know that people are in a susu and saving money through, a susu. You might know that people are borrowing money from family and friends, including yourself, right? Mm-hmm. But you don't actually see all of those pieces in one place put together as an full holistic understanding of people's attitudes, their behaviors financially, what their priorities are, what are they thinking about when they're looking at long-term financial decisions, when it comes to retirement and saving. All of those things are part of the story that we look at when we do the financial services monitor.
And you are looking at attitudes, behaviors, you said. What are you specifically, what are the objectives? What are you looking out for in these surveys?
So what we're looking for is really one particular thing we are looking for are what are people doing to try and solve the challenges that they have in their current circumstances. So you will very often find that people are very resilient. They're very ingenious in the way that they solve problems. So we are looking for ways that we can partner with our customers. We're looking for ways in which we can support and enable people to really make better decisions when it comes to their finances. We are looking for the spaces and the opportunities really for the financial services sector to better provide services for people where they need them and how they need them. So this for us is really not just a piece of research or a study that we do. It is something, and you mentioned this earlier, Bernard, that feeds into our strategy, that makes sure that we have a compass and a way in which we can guide ourselves to doing the right things for our customers.
I like the word longitudinal that you used earlier. So this suggests it's not a static one-year thing, that it's probably an annual thing you do or periodic. And then you also mentioned 25 to 59. So clearly it's focused on working class people or people who work. Is it both urban and rural? And is there an income limit? I'm just trying to understand who you're talking to better. So tell me a bit more about the various dimensions of the people you use.
Sure. So we do informal and formal sectors in terms of working and people. We also look at urban and peri-urban. So we don't go as far as rural, but we do urban and peri-urban areas. The survey is conducted face-to-face in face-to-face interviews. So we actually have people on the ground speaking to people to gather these insights. And in terms of income, it is people who have a monthly income, personal monthly income of 1,000 cedis or more.
That's interesting. So whatever we found in 2024 would be compared against 2023. So we'll know whether on that particular parameter things are getting better or worse, correct?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So generally, when you look at 24 to 23, would you say things are better for people or worse? Because of course we are in 25 now, so we are looking at this from a sort of a rear view mirror. Was 2024 generally, in terms of financial outlook and expectations and everything else, was it a better year for people? Because don't forget, in 2022, Ghana's economy almost collapsed. So for us in Ghana, we remember 2022 Q3 as a very difficult time, where the currency got to close to 50, inflation got to about 54%, and we were kicked out of the financial markets. We had to go to the IMF. So I'm interested that you have 2024 and 23 to compare. What can you say about those 2 years in terms of people's outlook and their experiences?
Absolutely. I think the trend that we have seen, Bernard, is that people's circumstances and the challenges, which you've just spoken to some of them, are absolutely still the case. People are still very much under pressure when it comes to their finances. People are considerably financially stressed. And so even though some of those things have marginally improved, the overwhelming majority of Ghanaians are still very much facing very challenging financial circumstances across the board. One of the reasons why they're facing these challenges is because their income hasn't necessarily increased or improved in the last year. And that means they have less in their pocket to actually spend and use for their month-to-month expenses. One of the things I think that is positive that we have absolutely seen is shifting in the right direction this year. One of those things is savings and the savings mentality. So in last year's, 2023's survey, we saw 61% of working Ghanaians dipping into their savings to make ends meet. That number has dropped drastically now to 18%. So you're seeing fewer people tapping into their savings. They are still saving a significant portion of their personal monthly income. So about 25% of their household and personal monthly income is going towards savings. And so we definitely are seeing that people are under a lot of pressure, but they are starting to make decisions and finding ways to try and be resilient and also thrive in certain aspects. One of the things that is unique to Ghana, in particular, we've talked a bit about the fact that this survey is done in multiple countries. One thing that is unique to Ghana is the sense of community and how that has impacted people's finances. We know that community is important across Africa, but very rarely do you see it in the extent that we see it in Ghana, where people are interconnected, even from a financial perspective. And the local term, which I hope I'm going to say right, of Biakoye, is alive and well in the market. So we see about 45% of people saying their number 2 financial priority is making sure that they can help and support family and friends financially. 38% of people currently are getting support from family, whether locally or abroad, in terms of managing their finances. So that interconnectedness in terms of how they're managing their finances is really something that stood out completely for us in the Ghana survey results, and that we don't see in any other country across the markets that we do the survey.
So I will come to elaboration on what you just said. I wanted to just take you back a bit. I noticed the use of the expression financial stress, where you say a large portion of the working population, about 60%, continue to experience substantial financial stress in 2024. Although when you compare to 2023, you can say that 24 was a slightly better year than 23. Because, for example, I noticed that in 2023, about 24% of respondents were experiencing overwhelming stress. But that number is now just 10%. So we can say that things are on a gradual uptick even before 2024. Is that correct?
Correct. That's correct.
Wonderful. So now, in terms of financial priorities, I thought it was interesting that income security was and remained the top priority for Ghanaians. Is that a unique Ghana situation? And by the way, what do we mean by income or job security?
Sure. So absolutely. So I think what we mean in that statement is it encapsulates both the income people get from their jobs and the incomes that they get from their businesses. So one of the things we look at in the survey, and as a term that you will see in the report, it is available publicly, is the term polyjobbers. So 21% of Ghanaians are polyjobbers. These are people with more than one source of income outside of their job, day-to-day job. So what you're seeing when it comes to income in particular is people are very focused on trying to get multiple sources of income, because that will obviously help their financial well-being. And when it comes to job security or income security, it is people's efforts in trying to guarantee that they are able to have a stable, consistent income that will cover their expenses. What we have also seen in the survey is that 80% of people saying their income hasn't actually increased or improved since 2023. So I think this is one of the things that I mentioned earlier is contributing to that financial stress that people are feeling. And financial stress really is just that sense of, frustration or discomfort and concern and even fear in certain. So the people who have overwhelming financial stress are definitely people who have anxiety about their financial situations and their finances holistically. So when it comes to income, it is absolutely the number one priority for people in terms of making sure they have consistent, stable income to cover their expenses, to make sure that they can pay for their kids' education and things that are a priority to them. It is not unique to Ghana. So across the 4 markets where we do the survey, in every single one, income security and job security is the number one priority for people.
But in terms of what is unique to Ghana, I suspect priority number 2 is unique, because if you ask a typical African what your financial priority is, I can understand income or job security. I can understand getting the best investment returns or paying my debts. But for people to say financially assisting others is their number 2 priority, that is distinctly Ghanaian. What did you make of that? And how does that compare to other markets?
Absolutely. And I think we were fascinated by seeing this. So this financially assisting others was in our survey in 2023, but it was only ranked in 5th place. So it definitely was not a top priority for people. But it's moved from 5th place to 2nd place in the space of a year, which tells you that this is really, really something that people are not just focusing on, in paying lip service to it. They're actually doing it. People are helping family and friends with financially in whatever way that they can. It is uniquely Ghanaian in the studies that we have seen. And in talking to people in the market, when we were launching the study in March, we had lots of conversations around this, and it didn't seem disconnected at all. Everybody had a sense of, oh, this is absolutely true of Ghanaians. And I think, when we spoke in March, we talked about how, for us, what is exciting is how do we harness that? How do we make sure that priority of supporting and helping one another and that interconnectedness is actually a catalyst for growth and financial well-being, rather than becoming something that becomes a concern where people, are indebted because they're helping family and friends. How do we actually harness that and help people to do that responsibly and in a way that doesn't negatively impact their financial well-being? So definitely something that's unique to Ghana. It felt almost so true every time we spoke to people that this is absolutely a Ghanaian. And that's why when I said the term, I said, I hope I get it right, but that sense of Biakoye, of I'm not going to thrive on my own. I'm going to thrive in community. I'm going to thrive when other people thrive. Yeah. And I think that is absolutely such a beautiful texture and nature in the Ghanaian society. And I definitely believe that there's an opportunity to help people use something that is natural and almost instinctive to them and help them actually become more financially well, leveraging that rather than using it, rather than making it a negative or something that's not something to be proud of.
And I think when you look at that particular data point, it is further corroborated by the fact that almost 40% of Ghanaians depend on income received from family or friends, either locally or abroad. So people's financial priorities reflects in how people survive, because the fact that 38% of the respondents depend on income from a family or friend sort of corroborates that. But I wanted to use that to ask you to comment around the sandwich generation, because whilst it's good to support each other, there also appears to be a generation of people whose parents are alive but who still have kids. So they are paying for health bills for their parents and also paying school fees. Was that unique to Ghana? What can you say about the so-called sandwich generation?
Absolutely. So that's you've painted the picture beautifully in terms of the sandwich generation. It is people who have adult dependence and child dependence. What is unique about this, I think, particularly when we look at Africa, is what that means is when you look at the sandwich generation, it is people whose financial challenges and priorities are stretched in both directions, both in terms of their children for the future and in terms of their adult dependence for the now. And that could include medical expenses, that includes funeral expenses in certain cases. And so what we definitely are seeing is that for Ghana, this is prevalent. It is the case. It's not necessarily growing at a fast rate or something that is a standout from a Ghanaian perspective. Some of the other markets are a little bit ahead of Ghana in this case. And that's not a bad thing or a good thing. It just, I think the interconnectedness and supporting of community is just something that shows up more and is more of a priority for Ghana, more than it is necessarily people, identifying themselves as having dependents or people who are financially dependent on them that are adults and children. So it definitely is the case it's definitely there, but it's not to the extent that we see in other countries when we look at it against Ghana.
Wonderful. This is the Citi Business Edition, and today we are discussing the Old Mutual Finance. Guest is the head of Knowledge and Insights Group Marketing for the company, Vuyokazi Mabude. We'll take a short break. When we come back, we'll find out more about the unique insights this report generates and its implications for our own financial planning. Stay with us.
This is the Citi Breakfast Show, the city's biggest conversation.
Join the conversation on the City Breakfast Show on Facebook at facebook.com/City97.3, Twitter at twitter.com/City973, and Instagram at instagram.com/City973 with the hashtag CityCBS.
The City Breakfast Show. Rise above the noise.
Welcome back. This is the City Business Edition, and today we are chatting with the head of knowledge and insights group marketing for Old Mutual, Vuyokazi Mabude. We are discussing the Old Mutual Financial Services Monitor. The 2024 edition was released actually in 2025, and we actually had a great panel on it. Vuyo is helping us understand some of the unique insights we can glean from this for our personal and corporate financial progress. So Vuyo, thanks for staying with us. One of the things I couldn't help noticing was the low resort to financial advice. I think there was a question about whether you had a financial advisor, and a lot of people didn't really think it was necessary, although people were really financially stressed. Is it? I mean, what's going on here? Is it that they are financially stressed and therefore they don't have time for an advisor, or they are financially stressed because they don't have an advisor?
I think both things could be true. So I think definitely from a financial advisor and financial advice perspective, we saw 90% of people saying they don't have a financial advisor. So only 10% of people actually getting financial advice from an advisor. And the bulk of people actually also, when we asked them where do they go for financial advice, many people talked about word of mouth, which means from family and friends, or people in their community. And I think to talk to your point about, is there financial stress being driven by not having advice? I think that's absolutely true. And it is so important for people to make sure that they have financial advice. And I think one of the things we do see is this myth or misunderstanding that you have to have money to have financial advice, or you have to have money to need financial advice. And that's definitely not the case. People need financial advice to navigate challenges like, moving cities or having an elderly parent that you're trying to care for. Any of your circumstances and any changes in your finances actually probably do need some financial advice from a reputable, financial services provider like an Old Mutual. You can reach out to Old Mutual, for example, for financial advice. And I think that would really be the beginning of people making sure that they can take care of themselves and their families for today and for tomorrow. And that's really where the value of advice comes in, is to help you to not just make, ends meet now, but also to help prepare you for the future. And that for us is really, really important when we think about our customers and how we want to help them sustain, grow, and protect their prosperity, into the long term. So absolutely, financial advice is critical, and I think it definitely is an opportunity for us as Old Mutual, but also as an industry, to make sure that we step up what we're doing from a financial advice and financial education perspective.
The other big thing I saw was the gap between those who acknowledge that saving for retirement is important, and yet taking action in actually saving for retirement. So I thought it was kind of interesting that 83% acknowledge that, yes, I have to save for retirement, but it ranks only 8th among working Ghanaian savings goals. So what's the missing link there in actually saving for retirement? So I thought it was kind of interesting that 83% acknowledge that, yes, I have to save for retirement, but it ranks only 8th among working Ghanaian savings goals. So what's the missing link there?
There's definitely a say-do gap. I think the missing link is just the financial priorities that people have right now. There's not enough money, perhaps, for people to be able to financially plan effectively, potentially for their futures. A lot of people are also investing in their businesses as their retirement plan, which can be very positive and is something that definitely we would encourage, but also I think making sure that you have your retirement savings in an actual, fund that can preserve the money and grow the money is definitely really important. And so I think closing that gap between the 83% who say, yes, they know it's important, and the people who do it. And this is across age groups, income bands. It's the same trend that we're seeing. So definitely some work to do in Ghana in this particular instance, in making sure that people really understand why it's important to save for retirement, to make sure that you're able to take care of yourself. And particularly if you think about the sandwich generation again, here's an instance where saving for retirement becomes really important, because if you are in the sandwich generation today, Bernard, as an example, what you're working towards in terms of where your income is going is supporting your elderly parents and your children, perhaps. In 25, 30 years' time, your children will have to also then be in the sandwich generation to support you and to support their children. So there's a generational impact as well, I think, that we need to consider when we think about retirement savings. That's really important in terms of if you're trying to, get your kids the best education and set them up for the future, saving for your own retirement is one of the ways that you do that, because then it allows them and liberates them from having to, take care of you financially in 30, 40 years' time when you retire.
Lastly, one of the things I like was that you did a segment on entrepreneurship, which forms a very significant part of Ghanaian consumer life. You already mentioned those who do side hustles. My concern with entrepreneurship, though, was that self-reliance is the main source of funding. So basically, they fund their business through their profits or through personal savings. And what worries me is only 1 in 10 entrepreneurs noted financing their businesses through a financial services provider. That is a problem, is it not? Particularly because you are also a financial service provider in a way. What's the missing link here, and what should the industry do if only 10% of people who own their own companies see financial institutions as a source of financing?
Absolutely. I think so. We are definitely starting to see an improvement, and I'm talking more from a personal perspective, not necessarily amongst entrepreneurs. I'm just talking in general. We are starting to see an increase and an improvement in people using formalized banking services to save and invest money. So I think there's definitely a positive trend in that direction. When it comes to entrepreneurs in particular, Bernard, I think it's probably a combination of two things. One is the impact of all of the challenges in the economy that you spoke about earlier over the last couple of years. People kind of are very hesitant to put their life savings, to put the money that they would be investing in their business into a financial institution that may, go through some kind of challenge given the economy. So I think that's the one factor, is just the hesitance and the risk associated with that. And then the second part, I think, is because people are using the money that they earn, for example, from their job or money from the family and friends that support them, there isn't actually a huge turnaround of that. And so it's not that, someone is taking 10 years of savings and putting them into a business. They're saving in May and using it in June for their business. And then they, sell the stock that they bought and then, kind of recycle the money rather than long-term preserved savings. So when it comes to funding in particular, and I think you spoke to this, there's definitely a role for us as Old Mutual and the financial services sector to play, to make sure that we're able to enable, small to medium enterprises to growth, to success. And I think that over the next, couple of months to a year, some of those engagements will be happening in Kenya, for example. And I'm just, using a regional perspective. We host a series of small to medium enterprise roundtables so that we can actually enable business owners with the right kind of financial knowledge. We give them access to financial advisors and help them to kind of engage and really plug into what are the opportunities that exist within financial services, because some of it I think is also people just not knowing what is available, what they can access from a funding or business support perspective. So I think there's definitely work already happening in this space, specifically from an Old Mutual perspective, but there's more to be done for sure.
Finally, what next? You've done a number of years of this. We've seen some very unique insights for Ghana. And by the way, do you compare countries across some indicator to say when we did the 2024 survey, Ghana was number 1, Kenya was number 2. Do you do anything like this? So it's a 2-in-1 question. Do you compare in any term of in form of quantitative way? And what's the next call to action for?
The work is making sure that we are developing the right products, that we are having the right conversations with our customers, with advisors, with our corporate clients in certain markets. The work is really making sure that we are living up to our vision of becoming a partner to help people sustain, grow, and protect their well-being and their prosperity in the long term. So for us, this is a journey. It is definitely not a single step that we take and we kind of sit and relax. We will be working at this for many, many years to come. And it's a partnership. We're hoping that people in the financial services industry come alongside us and partner with us to make this even more meaningful in Ghana. We are looking forward to hearing back from our customers and how this is adding value for them. And really, we are looking forward to doing more meaningful work, making sure that more people are aware of what Old Mutual provides, what it's able to support and enable them to do in their financial situations.
Thank you very much, Vuyokazi Mabunde.
Pleasure.
Really, really great talking to you. Head of Knowledge and Insights Group Marketing, Old Mutual. Really, really well thought through work. And I'm sure those of you who are interested can find this on their website. Look for Old Mutual and get some more insights. So that's all we have time for today's edition of the City Business Edition on 97.3 Citi FM. Thanks so much for listening, and for those of you watching online as well. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
I can see all your joy. I can see the world for you.
This is the City Breakfast Show, the city's biggest conversation.
Since 1894, we've witnessed the evolution of a brand and proudly partnered with its people on the path to prosperity. From the ink-stained ledgers of the past to the lightning-fast transactions of today, First Bank has consistently adapted, embracing innovation while cherishing the legacy of our heritage and making giant strides across the globe. It's not just about banking, it's about enabling your success generation after generation. Our legacy defined the past, shaped the present, and in 2094, we will still be fostering financial security and stability for future generations. We are helping to create a future where the possibilities are infinite, the opportunities borderless, and where the world looks up to Africa. Let's awaken the giant in you. You first, First Bank.
Telecel Cash. Get the lowest transfer charges ever in Ghana. Send it keke with Telecel Cash. You for sort out your old boy? Send it keke. Your girl they bill you? Send it keke. Merchant payment? Send it keke. To all networks. T-Cash agents in Swatch baby. You won't buy some 1212. Send it keke. What the BBC? T-Cash to T-Cash transfers still be free for the Telecel Play app top. Telecel Cash be your saved and secure platform. Them they take do transfers across the networks all. Then everywhere them they do mobile money transactions. Dial *110#. Then take send monies. The charges be falla. Or make you download the Telecel Play app. Then send monies go T-Cash wallets for free. Telecel Cash. Send the keke.
The City Breakfast Show. Rise above the noise.
Friday morning, welcome aboard to kick off on the City Breakfast Show with me, Edwin Kwakofi. Kickoff is powered by Shell. Shell go well. Zonda GH, Politangana, and Lesheho. Let's improve life. We start off with the former technical director of the Ghana Football Association, Francis Otia Kenting, who has sounded the alarm over the state of football development in the country. Speaking to City Sports, Otia Kenting expressed disappointment following the Black Satellites' failure to qualify for the FIFA Under-20 World Cup in Chile. He pointed fingers at the GFA, accusing the association of focusing too heavily on the senior national team, the Black Stars, while neglecting grassroots and youth development, which he says are vital for building sustainable success.
We always look at the top, the Black Stars. Tell me who has not been supporting the Black Stars any time that they had been? Everybody, we are there. But have we been thinking how the people got to that top, to the top of the triangle? We have not probably been thinking about that. Instead of sinking most of the money, majority of the distance at the grassroots, let's build a sound foundation. Tell me, when you are putting up a building and then the foundation is not solid, what happens? You put the blocks on, what happens? It will fall.
That was the former technical director of the Ghana Football Association, Francis Otia Kenteng. To the Premier League, and Chelsea boss Enzo Maresca says the club will try and finish the season well by securing a spot in next season's UEFA Champions League. The Blues are currently in the final Champions League spot, level on 63 points with Aston Villa, and face Manchester United and Nottingham Forest in their final 2 matches of the season. Let's hear from Enzo Maresca.
2 wins to secure Champions League football next season. I assume at the start of this season you'd have taken that equation going into the final 2 matches.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I think at the beginning of the season we were, as you said, if someone said us that we need to win the last 2 games to reach Champions League spot, probably we were happy. I think overall during the season we had moments, for instance the first 5-6 months where we were second, third, so even better, and now we are there and we're going to try to finish well.
You heard from Chelsea boss Enzo Maresca. Now Tottenham head coach Ange Postecoglou has confirmed that Dejan Kulusevski will miss the Europa League final and is out for a few months after undergoing knee surgery. Postecoglou confirmed this at the pre-match press conference ahead of today's Premier League game at Aston Villa, that the Sweden international will miss the next Wednesday's Europa League final against Manchester United in Bilbao.
Yeah, look, obviously disappointing news. Initially we kind of thought it wasn't too serious because obviously the medical team was sort of worried about kind of structurally how the knee was, but it seemed pretty good. But it kind of blew up the day after, and we kind of knew there was an issue there. So he's had surgery, and they put him out for at least a few months. Oh, look, I mean, it's just, I guess it's just reflective and consistent with everything else sort of happened this season.
Postecoglou has also urged his French players to prove themselves and show why they should start in the Europa League final.
You can lose a game of football. I mean, and certainly in the situation we're in, I've made 8 or 9 changes. We could have lost that game to Palace for sure. But I was disappointed that more players didn't take the opportunity to put their foot forward for a big game next week. And I keep reiterating this point to the whole group that you just don't know when you'll be in this position again, as individuals or as a club. Certainly the club's history is that you're not always in finals every year, especially a big European final. And as a player, this opportunity may not come again. So if you get an opportunity to play, make an impact.
That was Spurs boss Ange Postecoglou. And finally, in the NBA playoffs, a sick Jamal Murray scored 25 points and powered the Denver Nuggets past the Oklahoma City Thunder 119-107 on Thursday night, sending the Western Conference semi-final series back to the OC for a decisive Game 7. Let's hear from the Nuggets point guard.
Jamal, what's it like playing under the weather in an elimination game and providing a much-needed 25 points for your team?
I'm just glad we won. We brought the right energy needed, and they're a good team. They stuck with it, but we gave ourselves life to go to OKC and win a game.
When you woke up this morning, was there any chance you didn't play in this game?
Absolutely not.
That was Denver Nuggets point guard Jamal Murray, and that's the latest in the world of sports. For more on all these stories, visit citysportsonline.com. Kickoff is powered by Shell. Shell go well. Politangana Zonda GH and Leshehu. Let's improve life. I am Edwin Kwakufi. The City Breakfast Show with Bernard Avler continues.
Unique services, innovative financial solutions. We deliver on our promise, cause we are number one. Let's share go, we improve your life. Let's share go, let's share go, hey mama, hey mama, hey mama. Even when you're stuck with nothing, no matter your situation, let's share go, we improve your life. Let's share go, hey, let's share go, hey, let's share go, hey mama, hey mama, hey mama. Let's share go, we improve your life. Polytank is everywhere, durable and authentic. Stronger brand you can trust. Polytank, we get some more. Sumo super and the Poly challenge we did Papa no no Papa no 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 Papa no 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 Papa no no Ankasa Polytank, the original, always the best.
There are some classy celebrations that calls for whipping out your favorite China sets. Same goes for your luxury vehicle. Just any engine oil won't do. Premium understands premium best. The new Shell Helix Ultra 0W20 SP is the one for your premium car. It's a fully synthetic motor oil designed using the Shell Pure Plus technology. Prevents dirt buildup with exceptional cleaning power, leaving your pistons cleaner than a whistle, up to 50% more than the industry standard, and gives you stronger, long-lasting engine performance. So, if you want your classic car to run smoothly like a Ferrari for years to come, use the Shell Helix Ultra SP 020, made for premium. Shell Helix Ultra 0W20 SP, designed for ultimate engine performance.
Join the conversation on the City Breakfast Show on Facebook at facebook.com/City97.3, Twitter at twitter.com/City973, and Instagram at instagram.com/City973 with the hashtag CityCBS.
Girls, leave me and let me do my thing. I'm tired of everyone chasing the same old. Awesome intelligence is the new magic. Get your Samsung Galaxy A56, A36, or A26 5G. eSIM included. This trip, school go big as I pull out my awesome intelligence. Pictures, videos, slow-mo, filters will be awesome. That's the new Galaxy experience. So let me do my thing. Let me be different, unique, and most of all, awesome with my new Samsung A series. Grab your new awesome Galaxy A56, A36, or A26 5G. Level up your game with the new awesome.
Price starting at 4,199 cedis. Terms and conditions apply.
Hey there, all enterprise customers. We are rewarding all of you just for standing by us all this while. Simply keep doing the things you've always done with us, like renewing policies, making purchases, and more. The twist, though, you have to do them on our self-service portal via web or the Enterprise Advantage app. Once you log into the portal, access Advantage Points and do any of the transactions you're allowed to do there in order to earn points. The more you transact, the more points you earn. The points you earn can be used to redeem loads of airtime, Momo, and other rewards. It's that simple. Just visit the portal, log in, and enjoy. Visit my.enterprisegroup.net.gh or download the Enterprise Advantage app to get started. Enterprise Advantage Points, because nothing you do should be pointless. Enterprise, your advantage.
When the pain is too much, don't know what else to do. So rapping all, we'll take the pain away. Rapping all,
Rapinol is what you need. Rapinol will relieve you of all aches and pain in your body. Rheumatic pain, menstrual pain, body pain, toothaches, and other feverish conditions. Rapinol is a quality product from Danex Itin Starwin PLC. If symptoms persist after 48 hours, consult a physician. Not suitable for children below 16 years old, asthmatic, and ulcer patients. This advert is FDA approved.
At Phoenix Insurance, we make the unpredictable predictable and the uncertain certain with our range of products, including motor insurance, fire insurance, engineering insurance, marine insurance, accident insurances, and all types of bonds. We have you covered. We also support you with risk management advice to enable you stay focused on your business. Take a policy with Phoenix Insurance today. We help you rise from adversity stronger and more secure. Contact us on 0302-246319 or 0302-246644. Phoenix Insurance, a delightful service experience delivered with wisdom.
Calling all farmers, agribusinesses, and innovators, this is your chance to shine. Channel 1 TV invites you to exhibit at AgriFair 2025, one of Ghana's largest agriculture exhibitions. From Friday 20th to Sunday the 22nd of June, the A4 Sutherland Children's Park in Accra will come alive with the very best from Ghana's agribusiness sector. Are you a farmer with fresh produce of any kind? Be it crops, livestock or poultry, fisheries or aquaculture, or you're a supplier of agro inputs and processing machinery? This is your platform to connect with the world. AgriFair 2025 is more than an exhibition. Showcase your fresh produce, share your expertise and experience, and grow your business. So, to all farmers with fresh produce, livestock or poultry, fisheries or aquaculture products, come, sell, network, and expand your business. AgriFair 2025, where culture meets innovation. Register now to secure your spot. Call us on 0205-973-973. Come one, come all. Enjoy the freshest farm produce at unbeatable prices. And treat yourself to sizzling kebabs made from beef, mutton, pork, chicken, and more. Great taste, great value. Don't miss out. The AgriFair 2025 is powered by Channel 1 TV with support from 97.3 Citi FM and is proudly sponsored by Exim Bank, Legacy Crop Improvement Center, and Development Bank Ghana.
This is the Citi Breakfast Show, the city's biggest conversation. The Citi Breakfast Show. Rise above the noise.
No vex for me. Say I never call you since, but I hope that you are well. I hope your market still. Every day I dey pray for you. Make it Baba God bless you. I never forget you. I gon' forget you. See my shoulder, make you rest upon me. You know I got you. Now me be your friend indeed. My money don't show. Some for you, we no go so far, cause anything I get now for me and you, yeah. How are you, my friend? How do you do, my friend? I know sometimes it be like say, nobody sent you, that's when I did for you, my friend. How are you, my friend? Sometimes it be like say, nobody sent you, that's when I did for you.
8 after 3, it's a very special one. I love the song by Johnny Drill. How are you, my friend?
I cherish you with my life. Don't worry yourself, oh. Everything go day alright. if anybody try you, you know it's gonna be on sight. See my shoulder, make you rest up on me. You know I got you, let me be your friend indeed.
The money don't show now. The money don't show. I don't keep some for you. Do you have friends like that? Friends who call you to say, Omo, the money don't show now. I don't keep some for you. Charlie, if you don't have some, start looking for me. Now, the Lashelle Don't Come campaign has come to you because you deserve financial peace. Oh yeah, life comes with financial challenges, but with Lashelle, you don't have to face them alone. From now until June 30, 2025, we've reduced our interest rates just for you. So whether it's education, rent, or unexpected expenses, we've got the right loan to meet your needs. Simply WhatsApp or call Nana on 02700 4799 02700 4733. Let's make life easier together. Act now before the offer ends. T's and C's apply. Let's improve life. And Polytank says, listen, we are the leading water storage tank in the country. The only name when it comes to durability and quality, guaranteed quality, I mean. After 30 years of being in existence, we are trusted by your fathers. All these generations trust us. We are available at the same price across the country as Polytank partner shops. So whether you're looking for Rambo, Hippo, Sumo, or Super Sumo, durability is always assured. The Sumo is for people like me. The one-person households. You understand what I'm saying? But the Super Sumo, whatever you want, you will get it. Polytank is the original, always the best. Papa no Ankasa. The caution is that Polytank does not request for Momo payments online. And the premium understands premium, you know that. The new Shell Helix Ultra 0W20 SP with carbon neutral properties is the one for your premium car. It's a fully synthetic motor oil designed from natural gas using the Shell Pure Plus technology. Yeah, did you just say technology? Yeah. Shell Pure Plus technology prevents dirt buildup with exceptional cleaning power, leaving your pistons cleaner than a whistle, up to 50% more than industry standard. Gives you stronger, long-lasting engine performance. So if you want your classic car to run smoothly like a Ferrari for years to come, use the Shell Helix Ultra 0W20 SP made for premium. Shell Helix Ultra 0W20 SP designed for ultimate engine performance.
Everything go day alright. And if anybody try you, you know it's gonna be on sight. See my shoulder, make you rest up on me. You know I got you, let me be your friend indeed. Money don't show now. I don't keep some for
0549-986-996. Some amazing people are celebrating their birthdays today. Here's an opportunity to say, how are you, my friend? How do you do, my friend? I know sometimes it be like saying nobody sent you, but I wanna lie. 0549-986-996. Some amazing people are already sending messages. Hello, Abigail. How are you, my friend? I trust you're doing good. How are you, Nana Raba? Yeah. This is myself and my nephews, our favorite song. Johnny Drill. No, check it out. How are you, my friend? It's a good song. Send this one to people you've not heard from in a long time. Check on somebody. People are going through a lot. Put a smile on someone's face. Good morning to you. Oh yeah, it's our song. Happy birthday to Nana Edubuaheng, PRO of the Office of the Head of Civil Service. The sender didn't add his name, but Nana Edubuaheng, PRO of the Office of the Head of Civil Service. How are you, my friend? The money don't, if the money don't show, make we know. Happy birthday wishes to Gemma. Is it Gemma? Gemma of Asasi Radio. Keep being beautiful. The sender didn't add his name, so Just have a beautiful day. Happy birthday, you're amazing twins. May the Lord bless you both with long life, happiness, smiles, and prosperity. Derek and Desmond Sasraku. Big brother day for you. That's the message to you. Oh, what an assurance. Big brother, he day for you. I love it. And it's the birthday of Ivy Odro. Ivy Odro of Citi FM and Channel 1 Television. How are you doing, Ivy? No, today the money don't show. If I keep some for the system, it's also the birthday of Hawa Idrisu Mustafa. How are you, Hawa? Happy birthday, Hawa. Have a blessed Hawa. We want to wish Emmanuel Kweku Jila of ECG Pram Pram District a happy birthday. May the good Lord perfect all that concerns you, and may his face shine upon you as well. We wish you long life, prosperity, and grace on every side. Stay blessed. This is coming from the SLT team. We did for you. Now, the all-new First Mobile app from First Bank Ghana is here. Experience the convenience of banking from your palm anywhere in the world at any time. With the new First Mobile app, we have designed some exciting features available just for you. Oh, I love the sound. My Lady by Jay Gate. Airtime, data purchase, account to Momo transfer, interbank, intrabank transfer, account opening, bill payment to Netflix, iTunes, fingerprint and face ID, statement downloads in PDF, schedule payment, biometric authentication for transactions, auto receipt generation for past transactions. Look, all these are available on the First Mobile app. So just visit the Apple App Store, Google Play Store, download the First Mobile app and bank with ease like never before. 0596-921-921 is the number. Email is firstsolutions@firstbankgroup.com. You can visit any of our branches. First Bank, you first. But you know the song, right?
Yeah, Jegati.
It was like 15 years ago. I don't know where Jegati passed, but I really love this sound.
There was another guy called Dead Body.
Dead Body.
He came to release one song and disappeared.
A
few happy birthdays.
Yeah.
I hope you've read. I heard you read Ivy's own.
Yes, Ivy Odro.
Yeah,
amazing.
Coming from Johnny and the Johnny Let.
Super.
All right, now wishing Mr. Stephen Asiedu, MD of Ascot Pharmacy Limited, a glorious birthday from your wife, Mrs. Marceline Boatia Asiedu and Kwame Apia.
Right.
Happy birthday to Marina, aka Pretty Mary of Old Barrier. God bless your new age. Happy birthday to Hawa Idrisu Mustafa.
Yeah, man.
Who started out as Citi's Ashanti Regional Correspondent.
That's right.
And is now one of our magajias in the newsroom.
Oh, Charlie.
So Hawa
International.
Yeah, man.
So this is to you. Enjoy the day.
Yeah. So Alhaji will perform today.
Oh, Sky.
Yeah. So Alhaji, Charlie.
Oh, man.
You know what to do.
Yeah, man.
I'm coming, Sky. Stop.
Wallahi, you come out and do that thing.
While we at it, buying an inferior mattress at a cheap price may seem like a good idea, a good way to save money. But do not fall for the trap of putting your health at risk, because this can cause you a lifetime of discomfort and chronic pain. Latest Foam offers you unmatched quality and durability at competitive prices. Good news is we are giving you 10% off everything you buy from our showrooms from now until the end of the month. So come and get your favorite mattresses, sofas, beds, wardrobes, coffee and center tables, chest of drawers, and many more. We stock flattering and exciting designs to make your home beautiful. So please hurry, get 10% off any item of your choice. 0302-231-155. 0302-231-156 is the number. Visit our pages on socials. T&C Supply. Latest Foam, your partner for life. Are you a customer of Enterprise? If not, then you're missing out on Enterprise Advantage Points, the loyalty program that rewards you for staying covered the smart way. With Enterprise Advantage Points, customers can rack up points and score awesome rewards just by making purchases, renewing policies, and more. All through their self-service portal or the Enterprise Advantage app. Log into your account, access Advantage Points, and start earning points for rewards like airtime, Momo, and more. Visit myenterprisegroup.net.gh or download the Enterprise Advantage app to get more Enterprise Advantage points, because nothing you do should be pointless. Enterprise, your advantage.
All right, I want to wish Tonya Avotri and his line manager Patrick Ekbe of Friesland Campina a happy birthday. Have a lovely day coming in from Togbi Dobu. And then a couple more have come through this morning.
Yeah.
Happy birthday to Nana Edubuahin, PRO of the Head of Civil Service. Happy birthday to you.
Yeah, I took care of that earlier.
Okay, you did.
So just
wonderful.
A few more on the WhatsApp call.
This is from my friend Isaac Edu to his son Timothy Edu, who's 17 years old today. From your dad Isaac and the entire family. You are also a pre-second in SHS1.
Oh, nice.
Oh, Isaac Edu. You've done well by sending your son to pre-sec.
Yes.
May he grow to become better than you have become.
Amen.
So happy birthday to you. Bernard, please, could you wish my colleague, Assistant Registrar, Mrs. Mavis Osafo Edu, a happy golden jubilee? Message, Mavis, as you move to the 5th floor, we wish you good health, long life, and success in all your endeavors. Cheers to many more glorious years ahead. Mavis Osafo Edu, with lots of love.
Oh, Mavis Osafo Edu.
From the 2018 cohort.
I know her.
ARs.
Right.
Oh, where do you know Mavis?
Oh, so her husband is
Psychologist.
Pastor Professor Safo. He's a psychologist as well.
Church of Pentecost.
Yes, she herself is the registrar for the School of Pharmacy, University of Ghana.
Today is a golden jubilee.
Oh, then I have to perform.
And her very good friend is wishing her, Joanna of the University of Ghana.
Wonderful.
Is wishing Mavis a happy 50th birthday.
She is amazing. She is wonderful.
I am very sure I've missed some birthday messages, and I'm trying to retrieve them desperately before you strike me out. Please, if you send me a message early this morning, I've not found it. Forgive me. I'm going back.
Just resend them. We'll do them again. Resend them.
I know I have to do some messages.
Yeah.
I just can't find them this morning.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah. Yes, this one. Good morning, Bernard. I didn't know how our parents did it.
Okay.
Today marks me and my kid sister Rufin's birthday. She's a nurse at the La Community Hospital. And this is coming from Sami Lai. Right. We thank God for his grace and goodness. So you know what happened? So Sami was born 16th May.
Okay.
His sister, younger sister, they are not twins, so
okay,
was also born on 16th May. Only Sky can explain such things.
Proper calculation.
Oh, this one.
How can you and your sister be born
on the same day, different years?
Hey, Sami.
Wow.
It must have been just before midnight and after midnight.
Oh, what are you talking about? They are 2-3 years apart.
Oh, why?
We are not. They are born.
They are
16th
I thought you said
May.
they are twins or
No, they are not
they're
twins.
twins. Okay.
So 16th May, maybe 1979.
Oh, I
16th
see.
May,
Yeah.
1982.
Oh, I see.
So they are not twins, they are
There
siblings.
may well be some scheduling.
Oh, man.
Oh, it was arranged.
No, but yesterday was the birthday of someone you know, Bernard. Gideon Kodo.
Oh, Gideon's birthday as well?
Yeah, yesterday was Gideon Kodo's birthday. He was with Promasidor.
All right.
He's now doing his own thing. Big boy in the system. Happy birthday, Gideon. We celebrate you.
Wonderful.
There are a few more here. Happy birthday to our best friend, our teacher and daddy, Seth Boateng of Standard Chartered Bank. May goodness and mercies follow you all the days of your life. We love you so much. This is coming from Nyamidia, Inshira, and Obrimpong, all of Oak Villa, Abokobi. Good morning, Citi. Every year today, I send a message to wish my dear wife, who is no more with us. Our last outing with her was at the Back to the Village 2025. She passed last week Friday. Today she's no more, but she's still in our hearts from
so
her
only
husband
recently
and daughter. Rest in peace, Nancy Ama Sapon.
Oh, so they were back to your village this March.
Yeah.
And she passed last week Friday.
Oh my Lord.
Oh, the husband doesn't mention the name.
Yeah.
Charlie, bro.
Be strong.
Shedding. I know it's not easy.
Doji.
Oh, Charlie. Hi, Caleb. Special birthday to Dr. Soa of New Century Technical Institute Administration Department. Have a successful year from Gloria Boafo. I hope all these people are listening to us and learning from the things we say, because you know we've been complaining about many problems in Ghana. So people are working in government and working in private sector listening. You know, please take advice. Please wish a glorious birthday to Honorable Joseph Yamin. May the Almighty God continue to shine on him. The grassroots loves him dearly. Mausi Ayibi Aista Abutiateti in the Volta region.
Is that my man Joseph Yamin?
Yes,
the one and only.
And he's finding love in Abutiateti.
I see. Beautiful.
In the Volta region.
I like his spirit. What is he doing these days, though?
Joseph Yamin. He has one of the posts. One of the posts is.
I think it's an executive of the party, isn't it?
Yeah. He's the organizer.
National organizer.
Yes.
No, is it not?
No. Okay, that's George Opariado.
Yes.
Fred, what is Yamin's job in this? Yeah, let me finish what I'm doing.
Oh, but they for find something for you.
No, he did. I'm not sure say he gets something. But he tell you say he needs something, he gets something ready.
No, they for find something for. No, I tell you, Yamin was my student too.
At where?
Oh, I see. Oh, MBA.
Oh, Yamin.
Yeah.
Was he coming to class?
Well,
today is his birthday.
Oh my God.
Let me wish a belated. Let me wish a belated happy birthday to my former roommate Elvis Lawe. Elvis Lawe. When I was level 100, he was in the inner room. That's all we say for now.
Oh, he's been here before.
Yeah, he works. I think he works at SB.
Some bank, yeah.
I think no. Elvis, which bank do you work now?
Inner room.
He was in the inner room.
Charlie, that can cost him a few offers.
He was in the inner room. Sky, do you know inner room?
Inner room culture.
Yeah, man.
Charlie,
University of Ghana.
All we know is that the inner room people they narrow. Brutal. Inner room people they narrow.
Why do you want me to reveal secrets on air?
No, it's not for him. Charlie, they narrow. They narrow. Charlie, you go envy out.
Oh my God. No, inner room is the Sanctum Sanctorium.
Somebody says, Bernard, don't start it, my brother. Don't start it, my brother. You know, Elvis is an interesting guy. So even though he said he was living in Doma.
Oh, okay.
Before he came to but he's not from Doma, but he was a very interesting guy. He was an admin student. They used to learn like crazy. So Elvis Lawe and Percy Kuma and all those guys.
Yeah, today too is Carl Tufor's birthday.
Is it?
Yeah.
Carl the Truth.
Carl the Truth.
Where is he now?
Oh, Carl, he's around. He's around.
Are you still with Snake?
Happy birthday,
I'm
sir.
not sure.
I know that he still goes to GTV. That's much I know.
Happy birthday,
so it's coming from brother Ima Okansi and the family, Bosse and the children, and we all join.
Yeah. I want to say Carl is part of that golden generation of sports pundits. When I was in JSS, I used to watch them on television. Kofi Oparado, Carl Tufo, and all those guys.
Papa Pintel.
Yes, and then there was also Simpson, Emmanuel Simpson. He was hosting a show, Sports Beat.
Mr. Simpson. That's Mabel's father.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then there was also, which other man do you have?
Asma.
Yes. Yes.
Asma. He used
of
to
course,
work.
Kwabna Yeboah.
Of course. Kwabna is like. And Kwabna Japan.
Yes, Kwabna J. Japan. And then Brother Fo. Brother Fo.
Hey, my man.
Brother Fo.
Oh, Brother Fo, I greet you.
Legendary fight. My favorite was Kofi Opariado. I mean, Kofi Opariado. You know, when there was Saturday, they had Sports Beat. And then they had an analysis show. And Kofi Oparado's analysis, when you are doing a tournament, made so much sense to me. And of course, there was the great Edward Fachi.
Oh, of course.
The great Edward Fachi. I think he was a bit older.
Yeah. Oh, no, he was way older.
Yeah.
He was way
but Kwabna Japan has some good commentary voice, eh? Kwabna Japan. And then I used to watch Senegal 92. And they said this is coming to you live from Ziguinchor. Do you know Ziguinchor?
Ziguinchor, Senegal, yeah.
Senegal 92 was the tournament Ghana should have won. Can you imagine at the time Senegal's only proper international player was Suleiman Sane. And Ghana had all the players.
Yeah.
And then we
we had all the fights.
Yes.
Infighting.
Yes. And then we lost to Alain Guamene.
Yeah.
Do you remember Joe Thierry?
Yeah, Thierry, yeah.
And Abedepele didn't play in that final.
Yes.
Because the Egyptian referee gave him a second yellow card.
And that actually
I think if he had played that match.
Yeah. I mean there were undercurrents, but you know. If you watch Kojo Bonsu's my interview with Kojo Bonsu, he
spoke about that.
Yeah, spoke about that.
Senegal, Ziguinchor. So Kaltufo, happy birthday to you. Part of the May birthday domination. Let me do two things before we get to what I'm going to do today.
Right.
Two things I'll tell you. If you're looking to fast track your investment process, take advantage of the Ghana Investment Promotion Center's 24-hour premium service designed to speed up investment registration and approvals. Once you submit all required documents and pay, your registration, certificate renewal, or quota application can be processed in just 24 hours. Yes, you heard it right, in just 24 hours. No more long waits, just premium service designed with your business in mind. For more information on how to leverage this premium service, visit gipc.gov.gh or call 0200 112204. So kindly know that terms and conditions apply.
Okay.
And experience the thrill of easy banking with Zenith Bank this season. Enjoy 24-hour access to Zenith Bank secure digital banking channels from the comfort of your home, office, or wherever you are. Make quick and easy payments with your Zenith MasterCard, Visa card, or EasyPay GH Dual card. Or simply use the Zenith Z Mobile Ghana app, Zenith Internet Banking, or dial star 966 hash to manage your account, buy data bundles and airtime, and make payments and more. You can also call 0542 000 for more information.
Okay.
And are you ready to lead at the next level?
Yes.
The Management Bootcamp 2025 is your game changer.
Nice.
Now, from your trusted source, we've done this for many years, right? We have put together many years of elite leadership training designed to ignite your strategic edge, sharpen your decision making, and elevate your executive presence. Now, it's a 1 week intensive boot camp.
Thank you.
Intensive.
Thank you.
Some of the areas are strategic thinking, organizational culture, crisis management, sales and marketing management, all of those up for training. It's between the 22nd of June to the 28th of June at the Platinum Bay and the Passion Bay hotels. They are at Abokobi. Limited seats are available. So if you want to secure your seat or a seat for your management member, you may call 0242 011 424. Let me repeat, 0242 011 424. The Management Bootcamp is powered by Channel 1 Television with support from 97.3 Citi FM.
Nice one.
Unleashing the power of relevant radio. This is Citi 97.3.
This is the City Breakfast Show, the city's biggest conversation. The City Breakfast Show. Rise above the noise.
vegetables, poultry, livestock, fish, aquaculture products, agro imports, or even processing machinery, this is a rare opportunity for you to come and sell at a discounted price to thousands of people who will be coming in to sample these products. Now, if you want to secure your spot as a farmer or as a farm owner, you want to reach out on 0205 973 973. Now, apart from the fresh foods that will be sold, there's going to be kebabs for sampling.
Thank you.
Kebabs for sampling. So, beef kebab, mutton kebab. You know mutton? Do you know what mutton is? Hey,
it's egbon.
Egbon is no. Mutton is sheep. That's goat is different. Egbon is goat. Mutton is sheep.
Egbon is meat is what?
No, Caleb. No. Mutton is sheep.
So
goat is chevron.
Okay.
Yes, goat is chevron. Yes. And then there's pork.
Pork is good.
And then there's chicken
pork
kebab.
Is pig.
Yes.
Chicken is chicken.
So there's different kebabs. By the way, which is your favorite kebab?
Oh, I like the pork. Pork is great. I used to do goat a lot, but it's becoming very strong.
It's becoming the goat, you know, Charlie.
You have to sanitize
today, a friend of mine was drinking something, and I asked her, "What are you drinking?" She said, "I'm drinking goat's milk."
Goat's milk.
And I said, "Hey, what?" She said, "Goat's milk."
Egbo milk.
I tell you.
Hey.
So apparently, it's good for people who are lactose intolerant.
Oh.
But Samen says he doesn't believe that the goat milk will do anything because the goat. He said the lactose the goat milk that will heal lactose intolerance is goat who have been given proper food. But I said the goat he sees in Ghana.
Ghana
is the only country that a goat can get angry.
It will meet you on the road
and then go back.
No, but I think goat milk. The harder they are, the sweeter the milk. I think so. You don't believe it?
This is in the realm of faith.
You don't think that our non-Dadabi goats can produce milk that will be of any consequence?
Charlie, goat, the smell when they come out of goat self.
No. So okay. By the way, if you are a goat farmer, who produces goat milk, it will be very nice to see you at the fair. Because for those of us who are lactose intolerant, we want to sample. So I take soy milk. Sometimes I take oat milk. But I'm told goat milk is good for those who don't want regular dairy cow milk. So if you are a goat farmer, you know they are. I'm told they're even ostrich farmers.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
So we are also doing livestock. So what we are saying is that the sampling opportunity for the kebabs are to see the different types of livestock that are available. I think the commonest is of course beef, but there's also goat and sheep and pig. There's also rabbit. Rabbit kebab is also not bad.
Yeah.
And then
the boss one.
What is bosswa?
Oh, Bernard, don't disgrace me.
Bosswa.
I'm an ewe.
Bosswa.
I don't know what is it. Bosswa.
No. Please ask your mother, Bernard. Bernard, your mother. Where you speak Chi?
Yes.
He speak Bible Chi.
In the King James version, but what is bosswa?
Bosswa. The Ashanti people should tell us. Let them tell us.
Grass cutter?
No.
Guinea fowl?
They'll come. Please.
Bosswa.
Please, Asante 4, tell us what bosswa is.
Bosswa.
Because I got to know of bosswa in Kumasi when I was a kid.
Bosswa.
And it was sold to us as a delicacy. It was when I grew up that I knew that, Charlie.
It's comment here.
So some people would disgrace you today when you said the goat milk, we can't get good local goat milk. You get good local goat milk.
I said I'm suspicious. I said I'm suspicious of the Ghana goat.
You don't think they can produce enough milk?
Ghana goat can even chase a cat.
Why is landing our goats today?
Ghana goat.
So we are saying that even if you are into livestock, we will create a platform for you to come and exhibit and sell some of your products. All right. So, and for example, if you have goat milk that you are selling in any kind of commercial quantity or in any I will be happy to explore because
milk.
Yeah, because you know some of us when we take normal cow milk, it doesn't help us. So I didn't know that goat milk is
They say there's goat cheese too.
Yes.
Goat cheese.
Because of course cheese is made from milk. So if you have goat milk, I have goat
so
cheese.
You use the goat.
Yeah.
But
I'm told that Boswa is a blood and offal sausage.
Well, that's what I'm saying. It was sold to us as a delicacy. When we grew up,
you know that no.
Blood and offal sausage.
Charlie, but if
that sounds kind of nasty.
Blood
and offal. What's that, man?
Bernard,
what up?
Bernard, me do who ya? Bernard, me do who ya?
Blood and offal sausage.
Hey, Asante Nation, I'm sorry.
Howard says it tastes sweet and kasa.
You want to decide Asante Nation?
It sounds kind of nasty.
It sounds nasty.
Boswa. Oh my God.
Charlie,
the other thing I don't understand is why people do sausage from chicken. It's like, how do you even
chicken sausage proper? I mean, there was one. We used to actually queue.
Go get Boswa.
So do you boil it to eat or you fry it or what?
No, it's done like kebab. I mean, it's
it's like the way they do sausage kebab.
Yeah.
Charlie, no, that sounds really.
It's on the fire like
it's roasted. And they add pepper.
Yeah, the pepper is on the side. You know.
With the blood.
So you know, Kumasi there in Shiasu area, there used to be a place called Timbem.
Okay.
Timbem. That's all the timber vehicles from the hinterlands. They are passing
come and converge there.
That's where they stop.
So that's where the thing day.
And that's where Charlie. The dem said kitchen kusia.
No, but last week Saturday I went to Oboming. Someone came selling snails. I asked her for autopay because
according to Saben.
But you know, they also share no. Only the new autopay. But they said the autopay is short in the system.
No, this is gem winning it.
Is it on wow there?
Only also share. Only the
new autopay. Autopay na born now, so this is a POP.
But I need to say that talking about kebab, I like roasted snails.
Oh yeah.
I like
one.
Yeah.
No, like the
normal, small
ones.
Yes,
with the pepper inside.
Yes, not autopay.
No, but have you tried in Mwajanie?
Which is that?
In Mwajanie. Asante for me uncle.
Is it like small snails or what?
No, they dry for preservation. They
Yes.
You know, and then they skew it.
Actually, if you're a snail farmer, you can come for the fair. I think it will be good to get some snails.
Every type of farmer should be there.
Yeah, there are bee farmers too.
I'm trying to think about.
Yeah,
no,
Wait. They harvest the honey. No, they are not bringing the bee. They are bringing the honey.
No, but even the bees they won't come.
No, they'll bring the honey, not the bee.
No, try to come and set up honey bee.
They are giving you exhibition.
So hold on. I want to know what people do. So definitely people rear cattle. We see them around.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know if people do large scale goat farming in Ghana? Large scale.
Have you forgotten the guy who went to do this guy Ghanaian who returned and went to do goat farming in the all people do.
So they can get a goat milk for me.
Yeah, all people do goat farming.
Do people do turkey on large scale in Ghana?
People do turkey.
Not just free range.
People do turkey, large scale.
Sheep. After sheep we see a lot.
Yes, a lot.
Would you say rabbits?
People do rabbits.
Danko is big.
I mean the rabbits. You know, we had a Ghana rabbit project.
Okay. There's a place called Rabbito.
Where Hacho area.
There's a place called Rabbit.
Hacho area. Yes. Yeah, that's where the Ghana rabbit project was.
Oh, so that's
from Papao. Is it Papao?
Papao.
Yes. All the way to atomic energy. That general space was for the Ghana rabbit project.
Were they rearing them in the open?
No. I mean, I never went there physically, but I know that there were some of them were housed.
Okay.
But when the whole thing was abandoned, a lot of the rabbits went bonkers. Yes.
Mm-hmm. So, but do you know if people still do rabbit on large scale?
Oh yeah, people do rabbit. People do rabbit proper, and then people do the other one, not grass cutter, a chabwa.
Rabbit in block.
Guinea pig.
Oh, guinea pig.
Yeah, guinea pig.
I used to have a guinea pig.
Yeah, people do. Now people do a chabwa.
Chabwa.
Yes.
We used to give guinea pig something
Guinea
called.
pig.
We used to give it something called juice.
But some
Yes, that's
yeah. So I saying that people still do guinea pig on commercial.
Yes.
So we can accommodate those guys as well. And then, of course, piggery, people do piggery a lot. So that's not a problem at all.
It says that when you are bringing the pig, bring the sober ones. I hear the pigs, some of them are wild, Charlie. Some pigs, Charlie, when they're hungry, they can even eat your shirt. Even your shirt.
Now, so what about in terms of poultry? We have obviously chicken. People do duck and turkey.
Turkey, yeah.
Guinea fowl as well.
Yeah, I confirm. Yeah.
And I've seen people sell quail eggs.
Yes.
But do they do quail too?
They do, of course. You have to do the quail to get the eggs.
All right.
So this one is akokoshidia.
Akokoshidia.
Yeah.
I forget the English name.
Akokoshidia.
But akokoshidia is
it peasant?
It's like the wild form of no, the wild form of confirm.
So they don't stay home.
No, akokoshidia there is in the they don't nobody rests akokoshidia.
Okay. So you're saying that there will be space for those who produce all kinds of livestock.
Yes.
Right? All kinds of livestock and their products, so like milk, fresh milk.
Yeah.
Fresh milk from livestock. So if somebody does chicken too, they can bring fresh chicken and then freshly cut chicken as well.
And then the eggs, yes.
Chicken eggs as well. Speaking of which, I need to say this. So when we are...
But the date?
I'm coming. It's 20th to 22nd. So it's just a month and a week from today. Some sort of. So 20th to 22nd June at the Four Sutherland Children's Park. And so we are calling for farm exhibitors. So you are a farmer who grows all these crops or who rears all these things we talk about. There's also fish farming, which we are going to encourage. So if you're a fish farmer, you can bring some of your produce as well. Let's read some comments. I wanted to make an announcement, but yeah.
But they say that akokoshidia is partridge. The English
partridge,
name
yes, partridge.
Oh, and a partridge in a pear tree.
That's right. Some are asking if farmers will bring alligator. Oh, Charlie, but is this not a protected?
No, we don't do.
We don't do
It's
that.
mampam, Charlie.
We don't do that.
Mampam there. Alligator be mampam, eh?
I don't know.
We are not into those things.
Yeah. So
I'm told that the current president has a massive goat farm.
Wow.
And he rears something called boa goats.
Oh.
President of where?
Ghana.
Oh, then he should come and exhibit.
Yeah, they say, when he finished the election, he went to his farm.
Yeah, that's true.
It's a goat farm.
I saw that video. It's a big one.
President Ibe.
He has a goat farm.
Or Mampeni baby.
Yeah, or the name punch.
Fred of Cementia Farms also leads goat farm in Ghana and across West Africa. And the goats are called boer goats. Sometimes I thought the goats were Sokoto Gudali. So I didn't know there was a goat called boer.
Well, now you know. Now you know.
Right. So when I was in JSS, when I was going to write agri science, the goat types.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sokoto Gudali, yes. And then there was another one. I've forgotten the name. Charlie, I forget all the notes. Charlie.
Yeah.
What are
Dr. Umbro of Bees for Development.
Yeah.
They grow their bees in the cool forest. They say they also bring their bee.
Don't bring the bees.
Sorry, they are bringing
Don't
honey.
bring the bees.
Yeah,
Just bring the honey.
bringing their honey.
Yeah.
Just bring the honey. Sokoto is the one that has long legs.
I think so.
You are not
Sokoto Gudari, right?
You don't like goats.
Nothing Nigeria.
Oh, I honestly do. I forget.
You chew goat meat.
Oh, your friends are Aprawa maybe.
No, but you don't seem like
Aprawa. No, it's a protected species.
Oh,
what is Aprawa?
That's a pangolin. That's a pangolin.
Aprawa maribida.
Also, apparently, the boer goats, are imported from South Africa.
Once they survive here, that's cool.
Boer goat. They are big.
Let me see.
They are short and big. It looks like. Yeah, this one, boer goats.
You said there are ostrich farms in Ghana too?
Yes.
Ostrich farm. I hear ostrich egg is very big, very nice.
Yeah, so I hear.
Okay.
I haven't seen some, but.
So they are brought in pregnant and farmed here with special grass for the boer goat. So you don't eat our normal grass.
Well, once the special grass is grown here, then that's all.
Okay. Because you can't import the grass.
The boswa that Samens is talking about has variations in England and Scotland called haggis and black pudding. Bagels send that through. Samens and Guinea.
You can't boswa. Musi, you won't be that. Haggis and black pudding.
The way you mentioned it, you mentioned like a threat. Boswa. You are mentioning the thing very violently. That's what is making the thing.
Samens and go. Guinea pig is alatenkura. Oh, right. And Chabua is Akrantie.
No, it's not true. It's not true.
Alatenkura is Bela.
No, I think is a little difference between Asante tree and Achim.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Achabua is not
the Achabua as is called in Asante is guinea pig.
Okay.
But you come to Achim, they refer to Achabua as something else.
Something else.
But, yeah.
Okay. So I'm told Kokoshide is actually francolin and not petrich. And monitor lizard is mampam, not alligator.
We hear.
We have crocodiles in Ghana, but not alligators. All right. So there are some animal scientists.
But Aprawanwe.
Aprawa pangolin.
Yeah.
Remember, I saw one. I went to the America. I'm told. But Nechinu cry simudi.
And they mean and Messi Achichide cry I be that.
That's tortoise.
Yeah.
Oh, some is that day.
There was a neighbor of ours who used to do tortoise lice soup.
Yes,
tortoise lice soup.
There's a neighbor of mine and that man
eaten some before.
That man is actually from Sky's place.
No wonder why life is depleting.
No, that man used to do the tortoise lice soup was like very nice.
Tortoise lice soup.
Oh, yeah, maybe that.
But I think the skin is tough, isn't it?
You don't eat the skin. That skin the other day.
Not the shell, like the meat itself.
How do you know?
Okay, from observation.
Your friends say, "What's the hand one? Not the Willie Crowley."
No crack. Boswa. Okay, we've heard the English names for Boswa. Now, this conversation about different foods is making me laugh so hard, especially Boswa and Otope Sankofa conversations. By Kokuya boys listening from China. Boswa. Well, for full English breakfast, the black pudding is made of a mixture of blood. Offals from pigs, along with other ingredients like oatmeal, pork fat, and spices. Machabi Prince from Katram, UK, send that through. Charlie folks, some men just cracked me up. Goat getting angry, only in Ghana. But to be fair, he's right. See, they can really get angry.
A friend of mine just texted. He said, "Bernard, my goat head battered my car bumper this door. I'm sending you that stubborn goat for your boot camp pepper soup."
No, when they get mood swings, they can do things.
I'm saying that stubborn goat for your boot camp. So we also want to encourage. You see, farming is not just growing corn. You know, there's different types of farming. When we were young, my mother used to rear turkey, and when they grow and you sell, it's quite good money.
Turkey.
We used to rear turkey, and the turkey they grow very quickly. They grow very quickly. So yeah, we were selling turkey. So if you have any of those on sale, we'll be very happy to also to. I was going to announce something. So on my visit to some of the Anchor farms. So what we are doing in the Agri Fair is that we go to Anchor farms to talk to them. So I went to National Service farms to speak to them about coming to exhibit their products. And sometimes they said they have 10,000. Let me read the message properly. They said they have 10,000 broilers for sale.
Wow, that's huge.
Now, they're saying that these broilers are ready. So they don't want to wait till June. So they want to dispose of them. And they are going for a very special price of 80 cedis per broiler. And they are selling the dress one for just 100 cedis. You see why our business will fail?
That's cheaper than what you are going to bring from so many.
That's why we wait.
Because that business will try with either.
Because this is cheaper.
Somebody has 10,000 broilers and is selling.
No, Bernard. I think what we want to do is to get people to buy off the 10,000 broilers.
Yes, because they are saying that they want to sell them now.
Yes. So
National Service, and by the way, this is National Service farms.
Ooh.
National Service Farms say they have 10,000 broilers for public consumption. Interested persons can visit the headquarters farm at Hacho Papao.
Yeah.
Hacho Papao
Yeah.
for live birds as cheap as 80 cedis and dressed birds for 100 cedis. They actually said I should give 2 phone numbers for the people who want to get the birds because they are ready. They want individual buyers and corporate buyers as well. 10,000 birds. And so if you want some, you can call MFA on 059 838 4468. 059 838 4468 or call Rachel 0244 855 745. Says the broilers are ready for public consumption, and it's, by the way, it's coming. How much? We were selling ours for 140, right?
Yeah.
They are, and ours was dressed for 140.
Yes.
They are selling dressed for so 80
undressed.
Okay, so
Yes,
people,
80
those of you
live.
who've been calling us, looking for, sources of getting proper chicken and all that.
Yeah.
We have a eureka here. We found the answer.
Sharp.
Yes.
And listen, this we are not dealing with imported chicken.
This is chicken born and bred.
Thank you. Made in Ghana chicken.
And you brony well with
Dabi.
chicken here.
At all.
Dabi.
When you go there, you see the chicken standing.
Thank you.
You can choose this one. Say, give me this one.
Yes.
Give me that one.
It's standing,
Yes.
and then it's watching you.
A big
The chicken is doing catwalk. And you know the chicken, when they are happy, they do mama.
Thank
So when you go there, you see the chicken.
Yes.
And then you point the chicken.
Exactly.
And then you can carry the chicken,
Thank you.
live chicken, and go home at 80 cedis.
Yes.
Oh,
Or you
Now,
can
if
let them
you want
dress it
them
for you.
Dress it for you, 100
100
cedis.
cedis.
Listen, this weekend, this
Yeah.
is the job we are giving ourselves.
Yes.
We will be there ourselves.
Yes, to go and in fact, they said I should tell you to bring a cameraman to come and show their chicken.
I said we are coming there ourselves.
Uh-huh.
I did my national service there. I did my national service there, this same place at Papa.
That's why you keep
After
talking about
A-level national service, that's why I did it. But that time there was no commercial vehicle going there, so we drop at Atomic Junction
and walk all
and
the
then
way.
we walk.
Are you serious?
Oh yes.
It's foul.
Well, we didn't see that.
Atomic
We were
Junction
just
to
happy.
Hachu.
We were just- so long as you stay at home.
Yeah.
So you're working on the farm?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, but you don't tell me. Me, I thought your national
I'm
service
not.
were doing it at
Computer something.
No.
This A-level national
is
service.
My first national service. The
so you
second
did two
national
services.
So
No,
you've
we
done-
used to do 2.
Hey.
You've done.
Do 1 after secondary school, 1 after university.
So you work on the farm?
Yeah, please.
Oh.
Yes.
Why-
With them cocoa.
Yes.
So at that time, what were you guys growing?
Well, they were doing tomatoes. They're doing cassava. They were doing cocoyam.
Oh, man. Can
Yeah, with
At that Hacho place?
yes. Oh, plenty things. Plenty things.
But they doing chicken?
I don't.
You don't remember,
recall,
but it
yes.
was crop farming.
crop farming. And
So
it
what
was
work were you
huge.
doing as a national service person?
We used to do the planting
Hey!
at the time. Oh yes.
But you didn't do agric in school.
No, which kind of agree? They are giving you the thing and showing you where to plant.
So you were farming?
Oh, we're doing, and we used to plant atomo.
Potatoes.
Yes, atomo. Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yes.
So this will be what year?
This is 87, 88. 87, 88. When Peter Podugbe,
You know the funny
when
thing?
Peter Podugbe was the boss, and then the regional coordinator for national service was a guy called David Kane.
I'll tell you something.
Yeah.
In Medina, when there's no water and we are looking for water, we hire a truck and put barrels on it and go to Hacho to look for water.
Yeah.
So we probably came to your farm. We probably came to because that area had a lot of water.
Yeah.
So if there's no
Okay.
water in Medina,
Okay.
we'll put.
Okay.
So you used to work in the national service?
No, I did that.
And that's
Oh,
Side
then
was a
they
farm.
mention the phone. They mention the promote the thing again for me. You used to work at national service farms.
No. I did my national service.
At
We
the
started
national
from
service
there.
farm?
Yes. Before we
Peter
were
Kodugbe
later
and
on changed to CIU, Community Improvement Unit.
We used to do something at Presec called Shepe.
Yeah,
So, Saturdays, like once a year, we will do trotting from Presec to Hacho and come back. And they call it you call it keep fit. Shepe.
And you go and come
When they
back.
do Shepe, I'll take our brick mounts and go home because my house is in that area. So please, national service farms, they have effectively killed me and Samensis business because
Because,
the business of selling
prices.
chicken for 140 cedis. No,
From
national
so
service
many-
has 10,000 farms,
Charlie, stop.
10,000 broilers,
They kill that thing.
and they are going for 80 cedis live and 100 cedis dress. So if you are a restaurant, if you are a church doing a party this weekend, if you are doing wedding, if you are a chop bar, if you are a hotel, I want you to go to
a school.
You can also ask for Lucas.
Okay.
Lucas is the guy in charge, but you can call MFA. MFA's number is 059-838-4468. And by the way, they will be at the Agri Fair.
Fantastic.
They said they are buying.
No, they will be there. But this 10,000 will have to, we
today.
have to consume that one.
Yeah, this 10,000 is for now.
People, we have a problem.
Yes. Because if they don't chop the 10,000, they can't come for the.
So they help us to consume the 10,000.
So you can call Rachel on 0244 855 745
0244 855 745. Rachel.
Yes, they said they want to clear this 10,000.
Isn't it so beautiful that National Service as an institution is able to do this?
They have a whole unit too.
Yes.
The team we met, so it's like a whole team, even a marketing guy for the farms.
Yeah, I think they've done an amazing job. From the days of Peter Podugbe, I'll never forget. I mean,
somebody is claiming that JM's farm is managed by former Minister for Agric Alaji Muniru. How does a former Minister of Agric manage?
Maybe he's an agronomist or
No, I want them to bring their goats for exhibition, special presidential goat.
We will. In fact, we have to reach out to the president.
Yeah, that he should bring his goat
to lead by example.
Yeah, Charlie, we want to challenge.
Penny. I'm punching it brand new fanya dear.
Oh, they are punching coffee and say we Penny.
Thank you.
Oh my God.
No, I like it.
Oh, someone is asking, what about cat farming? Is there anything like that?
Oh no, stop that. Stop that.
No, it's a serious question. Someone is asking. We don't have cat farm.
No, that one is a delicacy for a group of people.
So, please, people, if you want to be part of the Agri Fair,
how do you register?
0205 973 973. Call this number. You are into snail farming, you are into crop farming, any type of crop you want to exhibit, you want to sell. Please call the number 0205 973 973. Those of you into fish farming, we want, if you are a fisherman and you yourself, you do the fishing, you can also register.
We no go fishing. We no go fishing. We no go fishing.
International fishermen.
Yeah, so we want to see all of you there.
Demonstration, we go. When I pay up, no go. We are unbelievable. Why not do something for the fisherman?
So those of you into Atomo,
yes,
the Atomo people.
Oh, Maflix, it's important to see you.
Dr. Baba, this is the time, man.
Yeah, man.
Okay.
The Atomo Garino.
The Atomo bread.
Atomo bread.
Yeah.
The potato bread is good.
Bread.
But you brought one and you didn't bring again.
Dr. Baba.
Because I guess the weekend will be bad at all.
Bread I ain't here, Majri.
Dabi.
But with the bottle, him say.
The potato bread.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Does she have enough?
Like that.
Oh yeah, she has.
No,
I mean, they have a farm, so they straight from the farm.
Okay.
Yeah.
And where's the farm?
The farm is, I think, somewhere in the Bono area.
Does sweet potato grow faster than the normal tubers?
Oh, yes, normal tubers, yes.
Which is why you can do it on a commercial basis and get more than.
Yeah. But it's also susceptible to diseases too.
So you have to manage it well.
Yes.
Is it the one that comes? Is the orange flesh potato? So it's like red skin.
There are different types.
Because there's also potato with a bit of a
whitish. Yes. Creamish.
Yeah. So this one may be the orange flesh.
Yeah, they do. I think they do orange flesh.
Orange flesh potato. Okay. But can they come?
It's at Afram Plains.
Wow.
Oh, they can come.
Can they? But do come and exhibit some potatoes?
Yes.
Do they sell potatoes for people to buy and eat, or they process?
They do both. Okay. I mean, the processing is value addition. Not many farmers have what it takes to do to add value. You understand? So the mainstay of their enterprise is selling it as raw produce. And it's also going to be somebody's job to add value.
That's right.
And you know, I was telling some people that sometimes those in potom when you use sweet potatoes to do it, it's actually very
nice.
Yes,
it is nice. That's
so
correct.
Usually we use yam, but when you use
and
sweet potatoes to do potom, it's very very good.
Bernard, have you heard about charcoal bread? Someone is saying someone sells charcoal bread. I've not seen that before.
As in charcoal bread, meaning what? Maybe if he explains.
Yeah, God, is it charcoal they used to make the bread?
How?
Because what kind of bread is that?
They copy all these things from the internet.
Charcoal bread is
Oh my God.
Bernard, we have some messages here.
Go ahead.
So, point and kill or point and pick. No more burger. Okay, chickens. Does Caleb say the chickens are on dress? I was trying to say.
Why didn't win yet? Why didn't win yet?
Oh, this man. I was talking about dressed chicken, and Darwin says, greetings. Please, I've not heard anyone mention cat, aka Joseph. Can we also come and exhibit our products?
For the agri-fair, cats are pets.
Yeah.
But rabbits too, I thought were pets.
No.
Rabbits pets?
People said the bunnies are pets.
Oh, no.
Yeah, but really,
you mean Tana rabbit pets?
For
the purpose of the agri-fair, a cat
is a pet.
It's a pet.
Now when you have your answers.
Yes.
Okay, so Achabwa is a grass cutter.
No, it's well, some people will call it, but grass cutter is not. It's
that's
no.
So it's Akrantie.
Yeah, it's Akrantie.
Akrantie. That's correct.
But but they all are in the Achabwa family. That's all it is.
Which one is antelope?
Guinea pig.
Which one is antelope?
Oh, antelope. They say called chini.
Ochim benim kwano. Oh,
antelope is Ochim.
Right.
Ochim. They are all in the antelope system.
So deer.
Yeah, deer.
The one that the Winneba people catch for
deer is deer.
It's called what?
Deer.
In tree. The one they catch for
on one side.
On one side.
Right.
So is that deer or antelope? That's deer.
Deer. It's deer.
So deer doesn't have strong horns.
It has.
I thought antelope has the horns.
One of them has.
Yeah, so deer is the one that don't confuse me. So deer, deer is edible but doesn't have the horn. Antelope has horns.
I know that antelope people eat antelope.
Antelope is bigger than deer.
Well,
Charlie,
I know.
That's
right. From Winneba.
Antelope is bigger than deer. Antelope has more.
So antelope has.
It has a tougher horn.
Yes.
The deer is more slender and beautiful.
Yeah, but that's what they hunt.
Yeah.
They hunt for deer.
But is deer edible?
Okay, I don't know.
Do you eat deer?
Maybe those who hunt it to eat.
No, I know antelope. There people eat.
Yeah, antelope is seen as like those. Yeah, so antelope is usually found in the middle belt, right?
So I think antelope is adwao.
Whilst deer is called what?
One is adwa. One is oching.
Deer is adwa. Okay.
Deer
antelope is the
oching.
Oching is the Ashanti name.
So my animal science person says antelope is a collective name.
Oh, okay.
So it's like a group. It's a family name for
antelopes,
antelopes,
bats,
monkeys.
Oh, okay. That's why we are confused. But I know one is oching. And I one the adwa. I know that adwa no. It run fast.
So that would be deer.
So they say bushback is an antelope. And that's the one the Winneba people hunt. So it's called bushback. And Adwa is royal antelope.
Okay. And deer is.
So the royal antelope is the one who has the many horns.
Yes.
So the bushback will be.
Bushback is what they catch at Winneba. The slender one, long neck.
So the deer will be the poverty antelope.
But there's also one they call the
Maxwell's Duca.
Springbok.
Springbok is there. Yeah, it doesn't have a tail. I think Springboks don't have a tail.
And there's also a Duca.
Yes,
and there's
Maxwell's
one
Duca is
Onwansani.
Onwansani. That's a deer.
Yes.
Onwansani is a deer. Ducas is deer. Onwansani. Yeah. Okay.
Charlie.
No, you did for a lot of messages.
But they are mostly caught in the wild.
Yes. All of them actually.
Yeah, you cannot tame them.
Right. So Wansani is bushback. Okay, thanks for that clarity. Please, I've not heard. Oh no, we've taken care of that. Cat is a pet.
Why are people stressing us on cat?
It's the same.
Samens, what about grass cutter, physics, and palm nuts?
Oh,
is
stop
it. Grass cutter.
You know, the veterinary, the veterinary department of the Ministry of Health has not permitted us to talk about.
Neither has FDA approved this.
FDA has not approved this one, so we are not exhibiting anything that looks like this. Indeed, we dissociate ourselves from anything.
Thank you.
Hey,
everyone.
I can't tell you say.
Impossible. Good morning, guys. You guys are making me laugh my heart out so hard this morning. I'm even crying. I love it when someone speaks the Asante tree. It's so beautifully powerful. He's never lost our great African tradition and heritage in spite of his influence and impact. Samen could have passed effortlessly for... No, this one I can't say.
For a comedian.
He's a comedian, Charlie.
But that was his first work. Do that.
Oh, really? You know what? I could have passed effortlessly. Well, but I passed long ago.
You did some stand-up comedy.
Well, I still do. But I sit.
Now you sit.
Sit down comedy.
Summers is right. Those of us who did national service after A-level worked on the farms in 1993. Mr. Kumia as the farm manager and Mr. Kodugbe as director general. There was livestock, bees, honey, fish, pawpaw, pepper, tomatoes, and all the structures there were built by our mates who did building technology from the polytechnics. We had a swell time when we go to the farm on Wednesdays from 9 to 4. Wow. Interesting. Good morning, Bernard and team.
Morning.
Mine, oh my, Samens, you bring back memories of the NSS farm at Papao. I used to hustle from Nungwa Barrier through Tetekashi roundabout to Atomic Junction to go to the farm. Our farm manager was a guy called Nyonato. Charlie, if you are late to the farm, he will never approve payment for your allowance. Reporting time was 8 a.m. sharp. Those were some days,
From
man.
Nungwa to Papao.
Edmond Foley sent that through. Yeah.
Wow. Nungwa to Papao.
That's right. We are getting the Gan version of Boswa. Samens, you have to help me with this one. Inching. Okay.
Yeah.
So the Gan for Boswa is Inching. Okay. Ni from Bachona send that through. Caleb, please, when you went to Kenya, didn't you visit Carnival? You would have tasted ostrich and crocodile meat. King Volu. I've had ostrich in Ghana. Crocodile is nice.
Yeah, Carnival, everything is
crocodile
possible.
is nice in crocodile tastes like the inside of crab.
Charlie, do you know red bororo?
Red bororo.
It's a type of goat too.
You
don't know red bororo?
They are all coming.
There
are types of goats in the system.
Red bororo.
It's a shock fan. Red bororo. Yeah.
Right. Let's get to some more. It's called Abono in Ever. I'm sure you're talking about the Boswa.
Yeah.
Yes. And at Ahene Abuabuano. Oh, Ahene Bubuano. Sorry. Okay. At Ahene Bubuano near the Jackson Park, we used to buy from there. It's originally called Boswa Moja. Okay. Good morning, Bernard and team. The Boswa is well enjoyed when it's boiled. Emmanuel from Tishi said that. Bernard, actually, the crude protein in goat milk is higher than that of cattle. Bernard, it's palm wine tap farming.
No, tapping. Palm wine tapping. Yeah.
Palm wine tapping. Yes.
It's a kind of farming. Yeah.
So is it representing? Can we bring palm wine?
Yeah, they are bringing palm wine. Yeah, people have called that they are coming. You know, because it's a product of direct product from the palm tree.
Solid.
You know, once the tree is felled, you know,
then akokunu should be there.
No, akokunu beba. Akokunu beba.
Oh my
God.
Good morning, Bernard. Good morning, Bernard. My friend. My friend has a beautiful farm with a range of livestock.
Okay.
He has goats, he has sheep, he has cattle, he has poultry, he has grass cutters, and he has catfish ponds. So, dude, your friend is the kind of person we need to register to exhibit what he's doing at the Agri Fair.
Yeah.
Thank you for that. Don't forget, if you want to register for the Agri Fair, 0205-973-973. Let me do the national service for the last time.
Before you see, Fayad just sent me this. It says, deers do not exist in Ghana.
Oh, really?
Yes, it says deers grow larger than antelopes. The deer hunting festival in Winneba is actually antelope hunting.
Okay.
And it says, yes, the bushback is from the deer family.
Fantastic.
But it's technically not a deer. And the Europeans eat deer.
Okay.
Its meat is called venison.
Oh.
Is
venison,
it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Venison.
Yeah. Such as I love.
Venison, yeah, this is Jacob and Isaac matter.
Yes, and venison. Such as I love.
Venison take my mind somewhere. Take my mind to other place.
No, but you see, when you drive, those of you who are familiar with London, when you drive from Richmond,
outskirts of London,
right?
London, yes, through going through Roehampton.
Oh, Roehampton! I remember we did that sometime. Morrow School.
Papa, you meet DS.
Mm-hmm. Just
all over the place. I mean, they are using the road with you.
They are crossing the road.
Yes,
that's right.
I mean, anytime I drive past that place, I just because we need not the bob back home.
They will catch you.
You better pam away from Kronum.
Serious. So the Westerners have deer.
Yes,
and
that's
we have antelopes. We have antelopes. Bats.
Sometimes, but F4, do they eat it?
They
F4.
Minim F4.
So dear of one side now I show or something. It's not F4. I hear
F4.
that expression. I don't know what exactly is it.
But I'm not making home because it could mean anything.
It could mean anything.
Something unpalatable.
So more in people noting so antelopes and deers are both hoofed mammals, but they belong to different families and have distinct characteristics. Antelopes are members of the Bovidae family, while deer belong to the Cervidae family.
Oh, okay.
Cervidae.
Now we know.
Charlie, no be small.
Now we know.
It's very important.
You know.
Premium or not.
Go let's sit down.
Antelopes. Antelope or deer.
Monkeys in town. Oh my God.
But they say we are I do cry. I will be there.
Monkeys.
Yeah.
Good morning, please. I want the contact of the bed sellers. And this one, Ni Ala from La says, please. The only thing we don't eat is humans. All animals are edible. So get us the cat farming next year.
Okay, we'll come to you next year.
It's a pet, my brother. It's a pet. It's a pet.
Right.
Okay. So number of messages. National service, yes, better. The number of Rachel again.
Yeah. So we are saying that if you want to purchase these broilers that are available at the National Service farms, you call Rachel on 0244 855 745,
right,
or 059 838 4468. As for me, now Samen was describing the place, so you just drive to Hacho and say you are looking for National Service farm. They will show you all.
Yeah, but the National Service people should. I mean, Rachel and the other lady should tell us where to come.
Yeah,
but
they say you should come to the farms at Papao.
Papao.
Yeah, Hacho.
Yeah.
Hacho.
Sometimes I'm told the 4 is like a baboon.
Yeah.
So
Fire is telling me
one of the
but
primates.
if that's one, it means they eat it. They are normally not the black type. Okay. I know the one they eat is normally brown.
Hey.
The black and white, I don't think people eat.
Okay.
There's a name for it. You know the Okokyo family.
Okay.
You know Okokyo.
And
so you be what?
I saw. So
you be
Okokyo
anthropologist.
Oh no,
zoologist.
What is this?
Okokyo.
Yes, we are more fun.
What is Okokyo? Is it
Okokyo? Who is that?
Anyway,
no, I will not. Please.
No,
I apologize.
No, withdraw. What is Okokyo?
Okokyo.
Okokyo. Are you referring to a thing or a place?
An idea.
Oh, Charlie.
Okokyo.
Oh, Okokyo.
What is that?
Okokyo is like the baboon family. You know, but they are monkeys in the eastern region that they eat normal, like you are eating goat. But they are brown.
It's a simple granny.
Yeah.
Okokyo.
Okokyo. Charlie Bernard. Okokyo. I know you heard before.
Charlie,
no, I know you heard before.
You are your own. You are your own. No, this Okokyo matter.
And yes.
No, you don't have any witness here. Okokyo.
This is O level.
No, you do A level. So you
know when we're kids, there was a huge one in the Kumasi Zoo. Okokyo, big one. His name was Joe Blackie. Kumasi 4, please come to my aid. Kumasi 4, anybody who was in Kumasi in the 70s, please, you need to confirm this. Say I'm lying. Joe Blackie.
Joe Blackie. Oh, someone sent a photo of charcoal bread. It's black actually.
Okokyo.
Okokyo.
Oh, you cute person.
Okokyo, Charlie Bernard. Okokyo.
Charlie, this Okokyo matter.
I know him before.
Only you know this matter.
I know him before.
The battle brought in the inflation, bring on all this confusion. But the government is our award. Yesterday, long our boat summer sword. 3 die and go to the god. Don't deny why I would on the award. Then I'm a fan, no stability. One lack, storage facility. Yes, incompatibility. I tell me about the 1 way on the bucket. Then they call me Fisherman, Fisherman, Fisherman. Hold on, international Fisherman, Fisherman, Fisherman. Then they call me Fisherman, Fisherman. International fisherman, fisherman, fisherman. Together, man, we no go fishing, we no go fishing, we no go fishing. Together, man, we no go fishing, we no go fishing, we no go fishing. And all the fisherman to a conco, demonstration we go. Government here for no go, government want to go. And all the fisherman to a conco, demonstration we go. I'm alive. Even big class and tractor, I'm alive. Recognition and structure, I'm alive. Scholarship too, I'm alive. Why you know do so for the fisherman? Not even telephone, Kasapa, Charlie Yanko, Akamila, Skotoka, Enek, Pueba, Water, Kocha. In the fisherman to a Conco, demonstration we go. Government here for no go. Government want to go. In the fisherman to a Conco, demonstration we go. Government here for no go. Government want to go. Surrender. All the I do know the Valanda. But 1 and 2, one in open down the same one go 1 punch you in down. Yeah. Then they call me Fisherman, Fisherman, Fisherman. Hold on, international Fisherman, Fisherman, Fisherman. Then they call me Fisherman, Fisherman, Fisherman. Hold on, international Fisherman, Fisherman, Fisherman.
So we'll take a very quick break. When we are back, Okokyo. Okokyo. I'm sure there's more on Mianabo too. Mianabo. I'm paying.
I'm paying down. I'm paying down.
I'm quite no Miana.
I'm paying down. $1 that's all rising.
We take a big break.
Citi Breakfast Show. The city's biggest conversation.
Calling all farmers, agribusinesses, and innovators, this is your chance to shine. Channel One TV invites you to exhibit at AgriFair 2025, one of Ghana's largest agriculture exhibitions. From Friday 20th to Sunday the 22nd of June, the A4 Sutherland Children's Park in Accra will come alive with the very best from Ghana's agribusiness sector. Are you a farmer with fresh produce of any kind? Be it crops, livestock or poultry, fisheries or aquaculture, or you're a supplier of agro inputs and processing machinery? This is your platform to connect with the world. AgriFair 2025 is more than an exhibition. Showcase your fresh produce, share your expertise and experience, and grow your business. So, to all farmers with fresh produce, livestock or poultry, fisheries or aquaculture products, come, sell, network, and expand your business. AgriFair 2025, where culture meets innovation. Register now to secure your spot. Call us on 0205-973-973. Come one, come all. Enjoy the freshest farm produce at unbeatable prices. And treat yourself to sizzling kebabs made from beef, mutton, pork, chicken, and more. Great taste, great value. Don't miss out. The AgriFair 2025 is powered by Channel One TV with support from 97.3 Citi FM and is proudly sponsored by Exim Bank, Legacy Crop Improvement Center, and Development Bank Ghana.
morning. They grow up so fast.
Come here, guys. Who wants to watch their favorite show on GoTV?
Your family's favorite moments are made better with GoTV's shows. We've got loads of local, international, and kids channels, and all the football you need from the comfort of your home.
You can also watch your favorite shows wherever you are with GoTV Stream. Stick with GoTV and let's go together. GoTV. Love it.
Dear home, no interest for 2 years. Are you ready to step into your dream home? With Lakeside Estate's exclusive offer, you can own your own home in just 2 years with no interest payment. This offers you affordable payments, flexible home purchase plan, quality homes, and lifestyle change. Choose from a variety of beautiful homes in any of Lakeside Hills clusters. Your future awaits you. Imagine living in a home you love with the freedom to invest in your dreams without the burden of interest. As your CIMG Real Estate Company of the Year for the 4th time, we offer you hassle-free home acquisition. Call us today on 020-477-5043 or 020-477-5042. Don't miss out on this incredible opportunity. Call us now to learn more and schedule a tour for our available homes. T&C supplied. Make your dream a reality. Lakeside Estate. Quality homes for all.
Charlie, where are you?
Boss man, I'm at the banco.
Really? But your car is in front of your house.
Bro, my bank on my phone, Charlie.
Oh, how?
EcoBank, bro. With EcoBank mobile app, I can do everything, anywhere, anytime. Listen, I just checked my account balance, paid Ahmed's school fees, and sent money to my grandma at Wale.
Oh, wow.
Wow. Massa, just download the EcoBank mobile app from the Google Play Store or the App Store, or dial *770# and be your own bank manager.
Manager.
Whether to pay bills or fees, to check account statements, send money across Ghana, abroad, and more, EcoBank mobile app has got it covered. EcoBank Mobile, making everyday people live everyday lives the EcoBank way. EcoBank, the Pan-African bank.
This is the City Breakfast Show, the city's biggest conversation.
If you know, you know. But if you don't know, you know. Now you know. Now you know. If you know, you know. The big ballers in town. Now you know. Now you know. Forget what they know them. Yes. Agbabola. How much is money? It's nothing. Ballin'. Premium or nothing. Now you know. Now you know. Now you know. Now you know. Forget what they know them. Undefeated. Undisputed. Unopposed. Luxury or nothing. Money is talking. Money is talking. Blessings on blessings. Forget what I know them. Yes. Agbabola. How much is money? Ballin'. Premium or nothing. Now you know. Now you know. Now you know. Now you know. Forget what I know them.
Welcome back, 22 after 9. Some of your messages. Joe Blackie was alive in the 80s. All the Ape family, so all the Apes family were called Joe Blackie by Kumasi people. Okay, Parker sent that from London in the UK. Joe Blackie was alive.
There was a particular one called Joe Blackie,
right.
In the 70s.
Right.
I'm sure that it became the generic reference.
For the rest
but
of
this Joe Blackie was the one who could smoke cigarettes.
What? Hey. What?
Yes, Joe Blackie. People will throw cigarettes. And he loved Tosca. Do you know Tosca?
What is that?
Tosca is cigarettes for the poor man.
Oh, Charlie.
So somebody's corroborating your Kokuyo. So growing up in Joshua Santi Achim, the worst insult you could get as a child was told When Nim so Okukyo.
Ouch!
That means your face like Okukyo.
Ouch! Ouch!
It's in the ape or monkey family.
I don't know. Next when you move,
your Okukyo matter is
our mass master in secondary school insulted somebody say, look at his uncomfortable face.
Uncomfortable face.
Joe Blackie.
So Joe Blackie was alive even in the 80s. It would get annoyed sometimes and get naughty. Notoriously, it will feign no interest in visitors and suddenly throw faces at you when you get close to its cage. Right, Bernard, deer meat is called venison. It's very gamey and tough and often cooked in stews and soups. Now you send that from a soup. Thank you. And please, do they supply eggs?
Yes,
I mean,
yes.
the NSS farms.
Yes, I think they do.
So there'll be eggs as well.
They do eggs.
I'm in the office and I can't stop laughing. Very insightful. Papa Sam, you be too much. Joseph from airport.
Joe Blackie no a premier. Or a premier. Hey, Bernard.
Oh, others are also
Premier. Hey, Premier means a day form. The near beach is so nimcrom.
Ibibola.
Premier, just a day form. Yes. Just a Premier near brand here.
Tosca.
Missy Tosca.
Tosca.
No, Tosca and slogan be Tosca for men. You see the construction workers Tosca, bus conductors Tosca, train conductors Tosca.
Wow, Tosca for
the
men.
people that do work for cemetery Tosca.
So we're joining Fred Duo is joining us on the phone lines from the Obechebi interchange, where we are told that some of the beggars, Nigerian kids and their mothers who have been begging on the streets are being swooped by the immigration service. So let's talk to Fred Duho very quickly. Fred, what has been happening at the Obechebi-Lamte interchange?
Caleb, this morning we got a call that there was some form of operation taking place around Kaneshi. And so we quickly dashed there and only to chance on the happenings. And since morning, immigration officials, they've been very busy, trying very hard to get our street cleared of beggars. And the number of beggars that they've been able to round up and then move to their headquarters is over 1,000. Over 1,000 of them. Children, infants as old as, let's say, less than a year old. Some pregnant women are part. And women largely form a chunk of the numbers. Women and children form largely a chunk of the numbers. The men or male you would see in these numbers are very... So that is the operation that has been happening since morning. I understand it's taking place simultaneously across the city, where a number of officers are also around the... Can you hear me?
Sure, Fred, go on.
Yeah, so it's happening simultaneously across the city. A number of officers are also around Medina. All the places that these beggars used to shake comfort and operate or do their begging. The officers are around.
Hello, Fred.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yes, there's a bit of noise in your background now, so kindly reposition yourself.
Yes, I am actually moving to the immigration headquarters.
Okay.
To see the numbers that have been moved against so far. That is why it's kind of noisy where I am.
Very well.
This morning, the operation has been that the immigration officers, we've just got into the headquarters, and if you see the numbers, the share numbers, the officers are now erecting canopies, trying to give them shelter under the weather. So earlier I was at the Obechebi-Lamte interchange. That was a central location where the immigration officers use their pickups to convey the people from to convey the people from across the city.
Right.
And then they meet them there and they use the bus to convey them to their headquarters.
Very well.
Where I am currently.
Right. Thank you, Fred. We'll come back to you since you are the headquarters. We'll come back to you for more updates on this. So, Bernard, radio gets results. We've been on this matter for a while now. We're told over 1,000 beggars rounded up from the Obechebi side. Now, this is something that's happening across the city, so they are all being carried or sent to the headquarters of the Ghana Immigration
There's actually
Service.
a statement
Yeah.
from the Ghana Immigration Service who say they wish to confirm an ongoing operation commenced in the early hours of Friday, May 16, 2025, aimed at addressing the presence of undocumented migrants on the streets of Accra and other cities. That we are currently assessing the outcomes of the operation and will provide further details to the public in due course. Signed, M. Amwakwata, Assistant Commissioner of Immigration, Head of Public Affairs. So this is what we are asking for.
Exactly.
Some more serious action, particularly on the organized usage of kids to beg in our streets. So Immigration Service, thank you for taking this up.
Exactly.
As has been said.
Particularly excited to learn that it's across the city, so it's not just Obechebi Lamte, but all the hotspots where they converge and deploy them for the begging activity. So we'll look forward to. So
I think it will be useful to even call the Amwakwata, the Assistant Commissioner of Immigration,
to get more information.
Yeah, to get. So then, what is the strategy by collecting them and processing them at the headquarters of the Immigration Service close to the Coconut Grove Regency Hotel?
Correct.
What's the plan? Do they intend to deal with them locally, providing them place, or they intend to send them back home? I think these will be
We'll
very
follow
important.
up. The news team is there, so definitely we'll bring you
on
a full-blown story on this later on.
Okay.
But we are talking about things you are not even minding.
Oh, no. I was...
We are discussing good things. You are not interested. We have been discussing Ukukyu. You are not involved.
No, I don't know. Which one is the Ukukyu? Which one is the Ukukyu?
Apparently, chimpanzee nickname for Chibi Ukukyu.
Oh, it not be nickname.
No,
the nickname.
Well, we call it Amakese.
Okay.
Yeah, so
Ukukyu.
Charlie, how do you call gorilla?
Yeah, they are in the same family.
They will all be in the same, category.
But no, they are not the same. Gorillas are bigger and black.
Yes.
They are the most deadly. There's the Yeti. All right, so yeah, we will give you more updates on the immigration situation shortly. In the meantime, Bolt Foods is definitely the #1 option for the delivery of all your favorite meals from your favorite restaurants. On Bolt Foods, get a delicious medium Ghana Man wings and a bottle of Coke for just 260 Ghana cedis. Grab a small Ghana Man wings and bottle of Coke for 99 cedis from Papa's Pizza. These offers are exclusively available for you on Bolt Foods. Download the Bolt Food app today and enjoy. Now, Scancom PLC or MTN Ghana invites its shareholders to its extraordinary general meeting, which will take place in person and virtually on Wednesday, 21st May 2025 at 11 a.m. The in-person event will be held at the Accra International Conference Center. Shareholders wishing to participate virtually must use their unique access code, which has been stored with all shareholders via SMS and email. The access link to the virtual EGM is mtngegm.com and it's free for all stakeholders, for all shareholders on the MTN network. You can also contact info@csd.com.gh for more information.
Okay.
And if you're looking for an easy way to manage your business finances, Build Financial Technologies is the trusted platform for businesses across Africa, effortlessly handling invoicing, payments, and payroll with secure advanced encryption. Save time, reduce cost, and enjoy live support with local integration. Visit build.africa or download our app or call 0308-040-007. Build, do more with less stress.
Right. So people are still asking for the NSS contact. Here is it 0244 855-745 0244-855-745. If you're just tuning in and you're wondering what this number is for, the NSS National Service Farms has 1,000 beds.
10,000.
Apologies, 10,000 beds available.
Poultry.
Yeah, man.
Live for 80, dressed for 100.
That's right. 80 CDs, 100 CDs.
Where's the farm?
Papa Hacho.
That's close.
Huge. He used to do national service there. Apparently, I didn't even know.
I think our man, what's the name? This is my man from Anyako.
Vincent
Kwagweno. Yes.
Vincent did a great job.
He's the one we all remember. But Felix Jemfi is now taking it seriously.
Yeah.
Felix has always been with national service.
No wonder.
He was at a different station, but now made the.
So he's not new in the place.
No, he's not new at all to national service.
That's why.
Felix Jemfi.
He's taking the thing like World Cup.
He's a serious guy. Felix
he's
is
taking the
serious
thing
guy.
very seriously. So they are coming for the agri fair
with their chicken.
They said they have so many things they are bringing.
Yeah.
At least 3 major stands. But their chicken, they are saying, is one of their flagships. They also do eggs and they do tomatoes.
Okay.
Apparently, it's a whole enterprise.
Oh yeah, I mean
national service farm.
I didn't know it was that serious.
I mean, Charlie, they've been serious like forever, but sometimes it goes down small.
They say you should bring a reporter there.
We've started reporting.
They say you should come there.
No, what we have done, no reporter can do.
But is it okay to taste the chicken?
No, we are testing. Hey, okay,
Lucas, if you don't give us all the chicken,
you want to sample that thing?
How can we sell what we have?
Were you thinking that we're doing all these things for national
service?
National service. We did our national service long time. You didn't
develop the team make we chop. You know. As they say, broiler for stew.
Yes.
And then layer for soup.
Live soup.
Yeah.
Yes, broiler for stew, layer for soup.
Maybe only recently I came to understand these things.
Maybe they were doing broiler for stew, layer for soup.
Charlie, number 5, Akoko police. I mean,
the one with that hair around the
Charity, I said anything now.
Isn't that a cross between a guinea fowl and a...
I have no idea. I just know that it's a breed of
the neck all no get.
That one you just do it sharp.
Good morning, Ben and team. Please, you're 100% right about the Kumasi Zoo. We saw it from the 80s as well. Jane from Coveria. Hey, Samuel, more details on Joe Blackie. So Frank from Kwashima says, when you mistakenly wear white shirts to the zoo, Joe Blackie will use something to hit you.
Joe Blackie was bad.
It was an entertaining one. But the smoking thing is true.
Is the Kumasi Zoo still there?
It's there, but I don't think it's in the same shape as it used to be. People going through, they light the tea and throw the cigarette at the Joe Blackie. You take it and smoke small. He will smoke small, then he'll leave it and throw it and take another one like that.
Joe Blackie.
And people were happy, giving him fans.
No, Joe Blackie is a legend. But it will surprise you to know that the late UN Secretary General Kofi Annan used to have a huge orange fresh sweet potato farm in Abo area. The famous veteran bakery in Sogakopa opposite the district hospital used to source from the farm to do potato bread, potato achipipi, potato gari and other snacks. They still sell same, but I don't know whether they source that from Kofi Annan's farm or whether it still exists.
So President Mahama has a farm, Kofi Annan had a farm.
Yes.
Hey, Samuel, what are you waiting for?
Yeah.
Mama in farm, it's a big farm.
Yeah, we get goats.
At that level, I mean, of course, they have so much land
we
there.
We need some of his goats.
Yeah.
We need some of his goats to sample.
But you remember Paul Adda? He's one of the gentlemen who took us through what happens at the Mole National Park.
Yes.
The guy was my senior. Yes. He sent a message yesterday to tell you that he has welcomed 2 new babies into the world. His lioness has given birth and you need
to a lion cub.
Yeah,
in the Mole National Park.
This is at Accra Zoo now because he's now at Accra. So he now has 7 lions
in Accra Zoo.
Yeah, with 2 new babies.
I hear Kumasi Zoo is closed.
So Accra Zoo has 2 new lion cubs.
Yes. Oh, so altogether they have 7 lions.
So we can go and see them.
Yes. Pass by and
so
see
bright. Is the lion always in a
Charlie, the guy whose car his goat head battered, no?
Yeah.
He said, I just arrived at NSS office to get my chicken. Bright, the NSS office is not where they are selling the chicken. No?
But they will show you where to go.
It's NSS farm.
Yeah.
Hacho.
So if you go to NSS office, they will direct you to the farm.
But NSS to bring some closer.
Yeah, I think they should process.
But Hacho is not far.
It depends on where you're coming from.
But from there to
Hacho. But you used to walk from Atomy Johnson to that place.
Because I didn't have an option.
From there to Hacho is not.
Oh. So you can go to the NSS office to ask them about the chicken.
Mm-hmm.
Charlie, but they have some meat by NSS. It's not bad.
Oh, that is good.
That matter.
It is good.
But they gave me the meat pie with this thing, Ataji milk.
Oh, no, okay.
Yeah. your driver took 2.
He didn't report.
Oh, Godwin.
So
he didn't declare assets.
So I went to Fremont to a meeting. So when we finished, the guy gave us meat pie and Ataje milk. And Godwin commandeered Ataje milk.
They used to have some Burkina.
We took it from us.
I said one day we'll come here and do a show only on meat pies in Ghana.
Thank you.
But I think National Service meat pie is in the top 5.
Oh yeah. National Service is not bad.
The meat pie that will never be overtaken. Ebony meat pie in those days.
That is for the big men. But we want our type. The meat pie that they put egg inside. You see that the egg is spying from outside, so it's popping out.
You can see the eyes of the egg.
How do you put egg in meat pie?
No, the egg wedged inside the meat pie.
How is that even possible?
No, but we're chopping the things. You don't chop.
I chopped before.
Charlie. When the meat pie.
Normally they put when they put the egg.
So you see the egg, they spy from outside.
The government needs a policy on meat pie because some of the meat pie, some of the things they say meat pie, Charlie. Some of the meat pie they sell, they know they have to sell it.
It's air that is inside.
Air pie.
Something you buy is Talia. There
should be a national policy document on meat pie.
No, but the one that they put Talia inside, they should ban it. It's so deceptive. No, meat pie they put Talia inside.
It's Talia.
And then when they said they are smiling, why are you smiling?
I rich pie. We'll take a very quick break.
But before you go, though, I'm told that they have an outlet at the NSS office.
Oh, for the chicken.
Yes,
so if you pass by there, you can get some.
Right. You know, I used to ply my trade there.
I want to make 2 things clear.
Sure.
We are announcing the thing that it is available, so we need some of the chicken. When they are coming, they should add meat pie to it.
Yeah, I love that.
They should add like 4 meat pie.
And then there was another meat pie. It was fried.
Wow! Yeah, there is that.
Wow! Charlie, fried meat pie.
Yeah.
When you leave the thing on your book,
yes,
your exercise book.
Now for
just say and one
so bring the meat pie.
And Ataje milk too.
They should bring meat pie and Ataje milk.
Very important. They used to sell Burkina. I don't know whether they still sell Burkina.
Well, they give us Ataje milk package.
Yes. Very nice.
Very nice.
We'll be right back with more, gentlemen. Thank you. People, stay with us.
This is the City Breakfast Show, the city's biggest conversation.
Burna Boy, Trevor Noah, Black Coffee, Chimamanda the writer, Febe Mugugu the fashion designer, and many more young African icons didn't get where they are by following mainstream paths. They did things differently. Say yes to doing things differently. Say yes to the creative person within you, the maker, innovator, entrepreneur. Chart a new path, learn new skills, globally recognized by the American Welding Society and Pearson's BTech. So whether in Ghana or abroad, you will shine. Say yes to DTI, a learning experience that is next level. Go to dtiafrica.com or call 054-169-3534.
Hi, Mom, it's me, Kwame. Hey, Kwame, how are you?
Mom, I'm fine, oh.
Okay.
You know something?
No, tell me.
I'm looking for a complete furniture set for my new place.
Kwame, I've told you before, the only one place you should go, eh?
Yeah, Mom, but I need a mattress to fit my bed.
Ash Foam.
I need a bed to fit my room.
Ash Foam.
What about a sofa where go relax my body?
Ash Foam.
Wardrobes to fit all my clothes?
Ash Foam.
What about linens and pillows for sweet dreams?
Kwame, Ash Foam.
Mommy, I don't feel you. Ash Foam all the way.
From mattresses to beds, sofas, wardrobes, linens, pillows, and more. Don't waste time and visit any Ashram showroom across the country or call our hotline at 0243 200 729. Ashfoam. Feel it, know it.
Unbelievable is yours to own with DSTV. Get unbelievable local entertainment with Shaka Lemba, Nigerian Idol, and Big Brother Niger.
Unforgettable night.
Catch unbelievable sporting moments from the Premier League, La Liga, F1, and more.
Absolutely sensational.
Laugh along with unbelievable kids' edutainment like Paw Patrol. And experience unbelievable international shows like Law and Order and Lioness Special Ops.
Let's go!
Download the My DSTV app today and own the unbelievable.
This is the City Breakfast Show, the city's biggest conversation.
It's 9:43 from the Okokyo Conversations. We're going to be coming to have a very important one on high blood pressure, hypertension. What is it? And how can you protect yourself? I have Reverend Dr. Albert Agbi in the studio. We'll be talking to him shortly. In the meantime, Mobile Money Festival train dubbed Momo Fest 2025 is here. Join us for a shopping and musical experience from your favorite vendors and artists from the 16th to the 17th of May 2025. This is happening at Libya Quarters AstroTurf. This is a beautiful AstroTurf at Libya Quarters. And from the 16th to the 17th, we are having this massive Mobile Money Festival, Momo Fest 2025. There is a cashless market with over 50 top-tier vendors in Accra waiting for you. You will enjoy up to 20% discount on goods and services on sale. You will have a chance to win up to 10,000 Ghana cedis in the Momo Keteke Game Show. There will be education and awareness on Momo fraud, amazing performances from Medical, Joey B, Ponobium, EL, among many others. On the 17th of May 2025, all you need to do is to be part of this amazing funfair in the all-new Momo app. Yes, the Momo app. Download it now and get a free pass to the event. Side attractions include DJs on rotation, board and TV games, kids zone, Momo giveaways, and so much more. Download the Momo app now and join the team at Libya Quarters AstroTurf in Medina from the 16th to the 17th of May 2025 and just Momo it everywhere you go. Momo Fest is powered by Momo from MTN and proudly sponsored by MTN Business and IO Insurance. So I have the man of God in the studio who functions in the marketplace as well as a medical doctor, physician specialist, cardiology fellow, Ghana Society of Cardiology, Kolebu, Dr. Albert Agbi.
Yes, sir.
No, you're a big man. Oh. No, you're a big man. You have the word of the Lord for me this morning.
Yes, sir.
Oh,
yes,
tell
sir.
me, what is the Lord saying?
Oh, the Lord says we should talk about hypertension this morning.
Right.
Yes, please.
Hypertension, right?
Yes, please.
No, it's something I used to hear our great-grandfathers were suffering from in their old age. Now, young people are also suffering from it,
yes,
isn't
it? It has come to us. Very young people have hypertension these days.
Wow.
In their 20s, in their 30s, all the way up. And we are seeing the complications too.
Wow.
Yeah.
First of all, what is hypertension?
Yes. So hypertension is elevated pressures.
Okay.
At which your blood is pumped out of the heart.
Okay.
So your heart pumps, blood around your body.
Okay.
And the pressure at which it pumps it. So when the pressure goes above 140, we have some measurements we do.
Okay.
It means that, you are at increased risk of certain complications in your organs.
Right.
So your brain, your heart itself, your kidney, your liver, so these are the things that are affected when your pressure goes up.
Okay, so
the pressure in your heart.
What causes that? What
so we have two types. We have primary and secondary. Right. So we have the primary one, which we don't really have a cause for, but it's just realized that with increasing age, people develop this high pressure.
Okay, so that's what we have known.
Yes, that's
over
what we have
years.
known. Yes.
Right.
Then we have a secondary type, which comes from people who have kidney disease and other genetic predispositions. So they also develop it, and you can tell that this kidney failure is what's causing the hypertension.
Okay, yes. But are there lifestyle related behaviors that contribute to the secondary cause?
Yes, so even the primary cause, certain things, we have modifiable risk factors and non-modifiable risk factors.
Right.
So the modifiable ones are smoking, drinking. Now, sitting is the new smoking. So you have the same risk profile as a smoker if you live a sedentary life, like your kind of job.
And
my kind of job, yes.
Sitting
is the new smoking. When it comes
is the new smoking.
Yes.
Wow, you don't work. You sit in your car.
you
drive to the office.
You
sit in the office. You go for lunch.
Yes.
Lunch is just around the office.
Yes.
You come back to the office.
Yes.
Then you are in a car.
Yes.
You drive another 1 hour, or if you're in Kasua, 3 hours home.
Yes. So for most professionals, they may be tired at the end of the day, but they've not been active.
That's right.
So they've lived sedentary lives. So you realize that they have the same risk profile, and then also food is part, our food is now junk. Our parents used to work on farms, active through the day, eat from the farm fresh. We are now eating all sorts of things and all that, so it increases our risk profile.
Wow. So there's a primary one, there's a secondary one. There are kidney diseases, genetics, and all of that. But if you're smoking, you're drinking, your risks are high.
Goes up, you are sedentary.
But if you're doing a lot of sedentary lifestyle, you should be sure that high blood pressure or hypertension is knocking on your door.
Yes.
Wow.
So it's scary because from the age 30 to about 70, about 34% of Ghanaians have hypertension, and most of them don't know.
34%.
34%. So 3.4, let's say 4 out of 10 adults in this office have hypertension.
You don't mean it.
4 out of 10.
4 out of every 10 Ghanaian you
adults,
meet.
yes. 30
adults,
to 70, yes.
Between 30 to 70.
Yes, have hypertension, and they don't know it.
Is there a way we can reduce this risk?
Yes, so that's why we are having the Hypertension Awareness Month, and that's why the Ghana Society of Cardiology has decided to bring awareness to this silent killer.
God bless you.
Because when your blood pressure is high, you have no symptoms, so you will never know. There are people walking about in our offices with blood pressures in 200, 220, and they have no symptom. The first symptom is usually a stroke, a heart failure, a kidney failure. And so it is important that every household has a blood pressure machine. If you can have a television in your house, you can have speakers in your house, you can have gas cookers and ovens. You must have a BP checking machine, a correct one. Yes, in your house. Machine. Yes, so that everybody intermittently and routinely can check.
Usually those of us who look like the way I look now, we think that, we are okay because, if our front is flat, the back is flat. So we think that we are okay.
That's where the risk is, because it's not about how a person looks necessarily. It's the person's lifestyle, it's the person's dispositions. Maybe someone has a family history of hypertension and certain genetic predispositions. So they may look small, they may look healthy, but they are not. So if you don't check, you will not know.
So when it comes to health, looks are deceptive.
Yes, looks can be deceptive.
You really need to check.
Yes, you really
need
to check.
So we need to get a blood pressure machine at home and periodically check for our blood pressure.
It's a good investment.
Fantastic. Besides that, what else do we need to be doing?
Yes, and also there are people who have checked their blood pressures and they knew, like maybe they were told it was normal. Your blood pressure can be normal yesterday and be abnormal today. So even if you check in January and they told you it was fine, it doesn't mean it's fine today. Because at any point in time, anything can kick in for some people, bad news, some form of stress at work, and now the pressures are high and you don't know it. So just saying that I checked last year and it was fine, especially those who say I don't fall sick, I don't go to the hospital. You may not know, because generally when you come to the hospital, we check and then it might be picked. So if you've not come across a healthcare professional, hospital setting, most likely your pressures are high, you probably don't know.
That's interesting. I'm getting a message here that says we should also emphasize the calibration of the
so I'll be coming there. So that's why I said a correct, because there are all forms of machines.
How do I know what I'm buying?
That's where the problem is. So usually we have some shops that sell, I don't want to call brands, but we have our standard boards actually
confirming that certain brands have been vetted. So if you are buying, you can check on the box and see whether it had gone through.
So it goes without saying that sedentary lifestyle must be really addressed.
Yes, it must be addressed. It must be addressed. At least 150 minutes of exercise a week.
150 minutes?
Yes.
In a week?
Yes, in a week.
Wow.
So at least 3 times a week, 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Active exercise, not just someone says I walk a lot.
Right.
It's not necessarily equal to actively exercising.
Oh, what do you mean?
So, I mean, someone may say, I walk and take my trotro and I do.
And sell and walk
it may not necessarily add up to what you need.
Okay.
So, you also have to intentionally exercise.
Be walking.
Hit the gym or after work. I work at night.
Okay.
Maybe my area is a bit safe. So, I mean, I walk at night. When I get back at 10 p.m., I walk up and down.
That's right.
I do at least maybe 7 kilometers, sometimes 6 kilometers. I check with my phone
to
know that I'm,
Wow.
It's very, very important.
Charlie, Dr. Mpono, then it goes also without saying that the smoking and the drinking there, if you don't let go of it, you are just signing your...
The lifestyle differences now in our generation. Now people are smoking shisha.
Yeah.
We go around bars. Everybody is like a new age. And they are eating all sorts of things and all that, which is increasing their risk profile. So another thing I want to add, if you are hypertensive, you must get the best care as possible as you can have. There are people who say, I go and buy my medicine. At least every year, your kidneys must be checked, your liver must be checked, your cholesterol must be checked. Your HbA1c, or what we call glycated hemoglobin, must also be checked. And you must make sure a competent doctor is reviewing you. You can see a general doctor, but if you can afford it, get a specialist to see you, change your medications, look at your risk profile, and then manage you the right way.
Okay, that's very interesting. Thank you for the education you've shared with us. So, are there places we can go as part of the observation of the World Hypertension Day? What is happening to mark this besides the public education we are doing through radio, which you have so excellently done?
Yes. So, last Saturday we had a walk from University of Ghana to the mall and we checked blood pressures. We are going to the markets and we are checking blood pressures of people for free, offering advice and all that. Tomorrow there is a webinar on hypertension, for health professionals to know how to properly screen and also diagnose and treat people. And then there will also be, other sister stations also, airing awareness for hypertension and getting checked. So if you can hear me today, go to a pharmacy if you don't yet have a machine or a hospital, you can routinely request to have your BPs checked. Okay. And then it will be done. Yeah.
So then we can also go to YouTube to learn how to use the machine, right?
Yes. There's a way. Yes, there's a way you accurately check. And whilst you are checking, you don't talk, you don't immediately check after walking. You sit down for about 10 minutes before it's checked, and then you make sure that you are not wearing any tight clothing and all that.
Dr. Albert Agbi.
Yes, please.
Wow. So 4 in every 10 adult Ghanaian between 30. Charlie, I fall in the bracket.
Yeah, so you must check.
Hey!
This morning, if you can, just check your blood
pressure. You say my size and shape and quantity doesn't matter?
No, it doesn't matter.
Oh, wow. This is interesting.
Yes.
Wow. So we need to check our lifestyle. Yes. We need to take walking seriously.
Yes.
We should avoid sedentary lifestyle as much as possible. Yes. Smoking, drinking, we should try and reduce them or stop them completely if we are hooked onto them.
And routinely also check your cholesterol levels. I checked the last time I checked, my cholesterol was high. It's not about how old you are or how you look. It was high. I had to exercise. I had to fast. I even at a point had to take medication.
Fast.
And now, to bring down the levels.
The cholesterol is
because when you are fasting, the diet we eat. So you are eating pork, you are eating all forms of meat, and fatty foods and all that.
Doctor, Friday, because boys say energy. But you see, in doing all that, we must be careful what we
and you must be checking because when your cholesterol is high, you may not know. When your sugars are high, there are no symptoms. That's why we call it the silent killer.
I see.
Yes, please.
Dr. Albert Agbi, has been amazing talking to you. He's physician specialist, cardiology fellow, Ghana Society of Cardiology at Kolebu. Now, someone is saying a good morning. Someone says I should tell you good morning. It says hello to you and to his daughter from Ketasco.
Oh, okay. My wife.
How's my sister?
She's doing well.
She's fine. Regardez mon sister. I've been promising I'll come around, but my promises now have hypertension, but I will do the right thing. Yes. Thank you so much for passing through, Dr. Albert Agbi. We'll just take your final word before you take leave of us, please.
Okay, so there are men who are afraid of hypertension medications because of erectile dysfunction.
Oh, there is that?
Oh, there are people who choose a stroke over, taking medications and get erectile.
No, I'm saying, will the medication, is that the side effect?
Some of the medications.
Erectile dysfunction?
Some. But then I want to say that there are over 30 medications you can choose from. So if you're a man out there and you are not taking your medication because you want to function,
right now you
talk to your doctor, and the medications can
so they show you what?
Yes, because not all of them have, some may have and all that. So
because
just take your medications and be consistent.
You said people choose stroke over.
Oh, and they do. Most men who come in have stopped taking their medication because a friend has even told them that if you take the medications, you may have. So it's even a fear. It's not even as if they took it and then there was a complication.
Someone is asking whether the body itself does not produce cholesterol.
Yes, so there's healthy cholesterol and then there is bad cholesterol. Okay. So we call one LDL. So when you check, the doctor goes into the detail, look at the HDL, which is the healthy one, the LDL, which is the bad one, which can be high, and it increases your risk profile if you have high blood pressure, sugar, and all that.
For a long time, the perception has been that cholesterol is in fatty foods. Is that correct?
Not necessarily. The body converts even carbohydrates. So especially you go to a market, someone eats a lot of kinky.
Yeah.
5 balls, the body will convert it into fat and store it. It's the storage form of the body. So even if you are not eating fat and you are eating lots of carbs, the body converts them into fat and stores them. Yes.
Doc.
So you must check yearly medical checks, at least your kidney, your liver, your cholesterol, your sugars, your BMI and all that. Just check and make sure you are fine.
I have to call my doctors right after this. Dr. Albert Agbe, it's been nice talking to you. Have a fantastic time, and we wish you well in trying to create more public awareness and engagement as the world marks World Hypertension Day. World Hypertension Day, that's it, correct. Thank you so much, Dr. Agbe. Okay, so it's almost top of the hour.
This is the Citi Breakfast Show, the city's biggest conversation.
It's top of the hour, and yes, 9:59, and Shiba Benning is here with the news at 10. Thank you so much for doing the listening. My name is Caleb Kuda. Fred Tetejabano was the producer for the show today. As always, thank you, Fred. Thank you, Shiba. Samuel Akom. Earlier, you heard Samuel Atamesa, Bernardino Kokoavla, Richard Delaskai was here. Edwin Kwao Kofi was the man on technical. Abeku Odum, the richest man.
I know people forget you. If I speak English,
have a fantastic weekend, and we'll cross over to Shiba, who joins us in the studio for the news out there.
Hello and welcome to Citi News at 10. I am Shiba Araba Benny. Coming up, Ghana Immigration Service rounds up over 1,000 street